Hello everyone, I'm Reaper PC. Welcome to the stream. This will be day 3 coverage of LIRetro. That's right, the last day. On this day, I had a lot of events, recorded interviews, game purchases. This is less of me walking around touring, because by this point we covered most of that. I do mean most of that on day 2. So this is really interacting with the other people there. So, in a few we'll have Dade in here. We already have Avex and Lucky Gadget Girl, who have been commenting on the prior 2 days. So I'm going to get to that in a second. Let me let this individual know. All right, do the typing thing. All right. So in comparison, to let y'all know, yesterday was about 50 gigabytes worth of content, pictures and video. To let you know the difference today, we are at 20 gigs of content. So 30 entire gigs less of content. The interviews and stuff I'm probably going to put up raw with editing and stuff in the front later on for people to just watch that stuff. And it looks like Dade might be finishing... Oh, he only finished a chapter. That looks like the way a game should end. Oh, he's got a ways to go.
Oof.
Next time, Dragon Balls.
Pretty much. It said end of chapter. I'm like, whoa. Why is that not the whole game? This is a whole cinematic. All right. Okay, so I have the video up here. Let's go to this scene. This man is raiding. Might as well go full screen chat for the raid coming in.
Wow.
This guy over here.
Say ah.
Oh no. That's not good. I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't like it.
Read your comment. You didn't do a comment. YouTube.
I think that user wanted me to read that comment in particular, or meant it for another chat.
You know, I had an idea in the 3 days you've been streaming this.
Mm-hmm.
One of the people on chat should win one of the items you bought. Like a raffle.
You're just trying to collect games on the side.
What up, N2?
Oh, no, not a good idea? Okay.
No.
What if we get one of Dade's stuff?
Whatever happens to his stuff happens to his stuff. I'm here for it. You're not doing that to myself.
Nervous you. What's wrong with you?
See, what you not gonna do is give away my stuff. By the way, this is one of the items I got at the event.
Not the gun. Oh my goodness.
And dude, thank you for the biddies. Dade, welcome in. Not the arm curls off rip. I'm going to save the arm curls for near the end of this. And to remind me, don't let me forget. Louise, welcome in. So yes, I replaced my broken gun con. This was $25. Because it's not in the box or anything. I already have the box. I have all the packaging. I just needed the gun.
Ooh, the flesh is willing, but the mind is weak.
This is going to be a recap, Louise, of Long Island Retro Video Game Convention. Now that I have the entire crew on comms, I'm going to switch the camera over to show some of the sights and sounds from that event. Oh, also, this cup came from that event.
And thankfully, not smells.
Some of those rooms were fragrant. Didn't help that it was a very hot day.
Musky, even.
That is factual information.
Thins the nostrils.
Thanks for the sub, Louise. I appreciate it. And let's get... So you're about to see double of me in a moment. This is the first video from that day. After I tell it to capture the appropriate app. So if you look behind me here, you can see. So there goes the Wild Bill's truck where you refill. If you purchase these with your ticket, you got free refills. Of which Dade got the bigger cup. You'll see it in some of the videos. That red mug that's in his hands. That's what that is. The entrance is right there over my other shoulder. Right by the Red Bull. Sponsored by Red Bull, if y'all couldn't tell. There was a Red Bull vehicle there. So Wild Bill's, Red Bull, both sponsored. And there were more food trucks further down. But the main entrance is right above my right shoulder. Folks, I am at now day 3 of LIRetro. Normally, I am not filming anything on day 3. Maybe some screenshots. But they've... And there's my cup. Expanded what's on display here. Vendor layout. So, expect to see more content. I'm probably going to go live outside of Cycle. For those that don't have noties on, some of this might be a surprise for you. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on Twitch. And let me get in there. I just noticed the cosplayers that were walking out in a line behind me. Clearly all similar. I stream on Twitch and YouTube, so you will see me sometimes responding on Twitch. It's just Reaper PC on Twitch. All right, cool. Not much. Yeah, I didn't have to do the dash live in my name over there because there wasn't someone sitting on the name. So this was the 30th anniversary celebration of the N64. Dade has pointed out multiple times that there are other things celebrating 30 years. Why such a focus on just the N64? But it is what it is. This is what they focused on. And this is me covering the booth, which I don't think Dade... Yeah, Dade wasn't with me for this part. So you'll be getting fresh commentary from him on this. As I zoom out. So they have the history of the N64 here. Right up to SGI's involvement with the project as they were pitching to get into the home console market. Entire history is there. SGI dev kit down below. So for those that don't know SGI, or Silicon Graphics, that was the company that was responsible for the workstations that did a lot of the special effects in 80s and 90s movies. And they were looking to get in the consumer market as the 3D market was changing to be consumer focused, not just business to business. Nintendo took on the project with them, and the rest is history. This is the Super FX chip, which is the first thing Nintendo tried with the N64. Star Fox is a famous use of it. An extra 3D add-on chip in the game itself. And then the Ultra 64, which then became the N64, as Nintendo decided to keep cartridges instead of CDs. Seeing the refresh rate is on all the CRTs is interesting. Is now 30. In the background there, how Nintendo made their worst enemy by ditching the project they were doing with Sony. You've heard me talk about it a lot.
And there's a couple of those prototypes floating around. If you ever want to see a Nintendo PlayStation, you can find that there. The name changed from when everyone was hearing about it as the Ultra 64, and then it just became the Nintendo 64 in branding. They actually give you the guts of it here. That controller, though.
Louise, thank you for the interest on my Twitch channel. I appreciate it.
Let me get around here. Lots of info on everything going on here. Oh, they even talk about when they announced a partnership with Philips. It's good they didn't
Was
hide
that
from
whole
that.
area for the N64?
How you doing?
Say that again.
Was that whole area dedicated just for the N64?
This whole corner was the history of the N64, yes.
I'm glad you phrased it that way. The whole what?
Corner.
So
So,
size for the console.
you
see what I'm saying?
yeah. Was that a BMW above? Are we talking about the planes and stuff above my head? That's a good question. I was not paying attention.
Nice setup. I like that it included everything, including the CES blunder that created their worst enemy.
You'll see them throughout the... There are a few things like that where you see like airplanes, Wright brothers, kind of. I don't know if they have a Leonardo da Vinci kind of glider, but
I don't think I've seen that.
Get out of here. That's in France. Okay, they don't have that in America.
There's probably depictions of it there.
Yeah. They usually would put that in.
The fact
at
that they
least
had...
the continent that's wrong.
True. The fact that they had every stage, including pre-production of the N64, even the Nintendo PlayStation product, everything is there. It's very detailed. There was a lot of... For those that put this on, they definitely cared about the history of the Nintendo 64. That was very clear.
What is that end prop made out of? Did you feel it?
I did not, but chances are that is cardboard or light plastic. Could have been 3D printed in sections and then joined.
yeah.
Yeah. Nice display.
So what you're hearing...
Bottle of Purell.
The Bureau. I mean, everybody's touching the stuff, yeah. Some of it you can see is owned by Long Island Retro. You see the stickers on the N64s. Some of it is owned by other people who are just contributing. And what you're hearing in the background is me talking to an individual who's also a Twitch streamer, Yoshi Els. I added on YouTube. I think I forgot to add here. Twitch streamer that focuses on Nintendo stuff. The majority of the stuff you're about to see in a second is his. He saw my interest. He heard my monologue here because I was solo at this point, and he just decided, let me give you a rundown on the collection. And I handed a mic over, and well, you're about to see.
Let me pan around. Let's get all of it. For those who are hearing the disembodied voice.
Hi, my name is Yoshi Els. I am the person that is. These two glass cases are actually all mine. All my stuff is here.
You collected just about everything. I didn't know there was a train.
The display reminds me of those science fair projects by the overachievers whose parents hired professionals to build the displays. That is very specific, and I gather you experienced this in your childhood.
Simulation controller.
Yes, that's Adventure to Go.
You pointing your arm like that reminded me of Medal of Honor.
Japan is
Ha.
on their trains.
Yes, they are.
Really?
So they still
No,
actually
the
make that.
cover, the point on the cover. Yes. Wow. That's him pointing at a grenade that's about to come and kill him. That's what that is.
Not the Medal of Honor point.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Watch out. That's the point.
Attack this.
So they have a Switch game for Legend of the Go-Go, and they still make that controller.
Is it
It's
still made by Taito?
Yes, it is.
Nice. I feel like I don't hear Taito's name enough anymore.
Yeah. And then I have a
have
couple of
that Switch
hotties in
controller.
here.
What, the train one?
Of
No,
course you do.
not the train one. I have the Nintendo Switch N64 controller.
Ah, so you have the Batarang.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because when I was playing Star Fox. Yeah, that's what I was playing with.
That explains a
'Cause
lot.
The nostalgic, yeah.
Obviously, some of the rare stuff is in that one. And then more of like the consoles and
Not that is that my doppelganger with the man, but what? No. Yo.
every one of those games are in the boxes and manuals there.
First
Or
off,
actually,
he's more tanned than him, so no.
There's a shade all around here.
Reaper needs more coffee in his cream.
El Reap. Yep.
ones that they're all complete. Not one thing is missing for them. I don't do repos or anything.
Nice. I
So
appreciate
everything
that.
is real. I don't even like replace like the control sticks on any of them.
So if you get floppy control stick syndrome, it stays with floppy
It
control
stays.
stick.
Because I have so many controllers, if I really want to play with a controller, I have a couple of them that are very tight to begin with anyway.
That makes sense.
Yeah. If you want, if you have any questions on any of it, let me know.
Okay, question.
Yes.
Is that for a headset mic hookup down there at the bottom?
Oh, for the Hey You Pikachu?
Yeah.
So the Hey You Pikachu actually came with a microphone because you have to talk to Pikachu in the game. So the microphone would be connected to the console actually, not even the controller. And then the microphone is actually part of it. So, I'm sorry. The microphone, that whole mic is only made for that game only.
Really?
Yes.
One-use accessory.
That's right.
Gotta love it.
Yeah. Like a few weird things that are in here also. Like since you're looking down anyway, this Mario, the Disney DDR that's down there.
Yeah.
That's the only DDR game ever made for the N64. It was exclusive from Japan, and it's the only one that has its dance pad too. The dance pad does work on the other games too.
Because it's just a directional pad.
That's right.
This is a bunch of stuff that Dade doesn't have.
The fact that DDR never really had much of a Nintendo presence.
No.
Until you
That's
just said
right.
that.
Yeah. So it's funny because there's actually a PlayStation version of that game that's actually made in the US, but the big box versions only came out in Japan. So there is a big box version of that one I have at home also. That is for PS1.
Okay.
So,
They get all the cool
It's
stuff.
the strangest
Yeah.
thing, I'm telling you.
I'm sure a lot
Nintendo
of these
64
shelves were
people have
also.
multiple controllers. I have like 6 of them.
6. Because the floppy stick syndrome. Yup.
No, because I thought
Come
I was
on.
gonna have people to play.
Nintendo controllers got ED. Come on, let's be
Look,
real.
it's simple. It's every Power Ranger plus the White Ranger, right? You got all the colors.
So believe it or not, for Zelda,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I bought a separate gold controller.
Why?
For that one.
So you were just complaining you don't have single-use accessories, but you have single-game
actually.
controllers.
Yeah, because I was trying to justify it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have more people to play with me.
And how did that work out for you?
Never happened.
Do you know why?
Yeah, there was
have-
not that many people.
You have more people now. We can come over.
To play N64? You're gonna play the tolls to go play N64.
Justify his, like, you know. Oh no, I don't pay, like, you know. You go pay me later, Google date.
Wait, he has to pay you back for you to show up to play the N64?
And,
Wow.
and gas money too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That console is so loved by Avex, isn't it?
Japan exclusive.
Yeah. So, well, the shelving itself was actually made by my friend. So.
Oh no, I meant the color shells for the N64.
Oh yeah. So
a bunch of these colors, I don't
We
think.
could actually go to the front. I can talk about that too.
Sure.
You want me to hold the mic too? Yeah, I can do that for you. This is my 6th interview anyway, so. So. Now you get the whole show. This is
I
perfect.
don't know why people would have
All these systems over here, they're all.
Well,
You don't know why? What?
people have all of those M64s, but I understand that some of those colors were exclusive to particular games that were coming out.
Dade, some of these colors are specific to region.
Which
Hold
is
on.
wild.
Some of these colors are specific to events.
Wild.
That's what you had to do to play GameCube before you got your own. Wait, you had to go to somebody's house and pay tolls? I'm confused. What?
All actually real. These are the fantastic N64s. They were out in Toys R Us, and other people had them also. So they weren't exclusive, but they had 6 different colors. They were called Fantastic. One is ice, fire, grape, watermelon, jungle, which also came with Donkey Kong 64 for some
That
people,
one I've seen.
and also smoke.
Yeah, I remember that.
This one over here is actually Toys R Us exclusive. It is the gold N64. Very readily available though at Toys R Us. This is the original Nintendo 64, gray, matte. These 3 over here are actually from Japan. They're one of the few that have 2 different colors to them.
Yeah.
So ice, watermelon, and smoke are the only ones that they made like this.
Okay.
Which makes sense because the other colors don't really make sense to have white bottoms.
By bottom, yeah.
This one is a little bit of sanded down version, but this is my version. This is actually my friend's. This one is called the Dane Hawks. It is a Nintendo 64 that was made in Japan, and it was made for a baseball team. So after they won, they made that console, and then they made them readily available only in Japan.
That's why I haven't seen that one before.
Yes.
Is that sitting on top of a CD drive?
So, yes. So if you want to take a little bit of a closer look, that is the Dr. 64. That is a ROM maker. ROM emulator, excuse me. So basically what you do is you put the CD in there, whatever ROM you have of it.
Yeah.
You put it in the system. You play it on the hardware itself to make sure the game works on there before they continue doing more work on it and make it an actual physical cartridge. And they actually made some of the Nintendo 64 games that we have today.
So the games were on CD at some point anyway before they made it to cartridge.
They had to in order to actually test them out and see if they worked. Because the N64 had a really dodgy style of making games. So unfortunately, Nintendo didn't really give too much information to the people and third party that were making the games. So that's why something like the Dr. 64 even exists. It was a cheaper way for them to actually test out the games.
I'm going to pause right there. So a third party made a CD-ROM. Essentially, that's just a IDE CD-ROM drive chassis that plugged into the accessory port in the bottom of the N64. There's no reason the N64 couldn't have used a CD drive other than Nintendo wanting to control the distribution medium. That's legit it. It was fully functional to play the game off of that. They easily, with the hardware in there, could have surpassed every console of that generation. Because the one thing that handicapped that console was the storage medium. Because everything had to be compressed to shit to fit on that cartridge.
And their licensing policy practices.
And licensing. Autumn just mentioned a bunch of fruits to label. Watermelon, lemon, grape, cherry. Matching controller colors with your favorite Kool-Aid or juice flavors. Top tier.
That's right.
This guy was a wealth of knowledge on this stuff, though.
So no matter what you do, they couldn't escape the CD.
No. I mean, I could just talk if you want me to just talk. I know you ask questions, but I could just talk. So a lot of the stuff that's down here, I know I said it before, but everything that's in these boxes are
And yes, folks, that's more controllers at the bottom.
Complete in box manual game, and
Nice.
some of them even have the registration codes. So everything is in there. One of my favorite games is Paper Mario, for example. I have that complete in box. I got Conker's Bad Fur Day, Super Mario 64, obviously. I also have Rampage, Dr. Mario, anything. A lot of like the really popular games is the stuff that I enjoy. So that's the stuff that's there.
It's rare to see someone have that many N64 games still in the box.
Yes, and I try to get premium stuff. Only because I'm very picky with my stuff, so I like to get stuff clean. So that's why I have them the way they are. Even the Pilot Wing 64, all the guy did was break the cellophane on the top. That's why it looks like it's brand new in there, and still has the sticker of how much it was back in the day.
Oh. So he was meticulous.
Yes. So things like that. Even like if we go on the other side, I'm going to get away in the camera, but this Yoshi story was actually from my friend that went to Japan. It's still sealed. So I got it back in 2013, and I kept it sealed the entire time. It still actually has the price tag of how much he paid for it on the actual game itself.
I didn't get a good focus on that, did I?
Brand new old inventory.
Yes. If we go on this side, we have a bunch of stuff here. These two in particular are not for resales. A lot of the stuff is not for resale that's in here.
Okay.
But these two in particular are actually from E3. They are demo cards. So when the game was about to come out, these two cards were actually in the kiosks in E3 for people to play. This one is a full-on demo. It actually plays the boss battle.
Dave, you need to step your collecting game up.
Doesn't have the DK wrap. It starts with Kong 64's logo. Nothing in the background. And at the end of the boss battle, if you beat it, it says thank you very much for playing, and it says the date and everything.
So that's how they had their demos.
That's right.
I just assumed a lot of those stores just had the full
that I
cart
had.
just sitting in the console.
The only rare demo that I have is Gran Turismo. I think for the PlayStation 2, there was a Toyota. I think Celica, or there's a Toyota demo disc that you could only get at the Jacob Javits Center car show.
Huh. And you still have that pristine, right?
Yeah.
Good. Have you bothered to check in to see how much it's worth?
Nah. They had another one for the Lexus, but I don't know.
Can I have it?
What? No.
You don't seem to care about it. You not even check the.
Yeah, I care enough for this guy.
Jeez.
If you ever run out of storage, you know I got an empty garage. Just, I can hold it.
Nah,
Oh, hold it, this guy. Let me hit play again.
So
Yes.
I didn't think about not for resale demo carts.
Right. It's a lot of those were just made to go back to Nintendo. Obviously, people got their hands on it in some way, shape, or form.
Store closed down early. This person gets fired from job in the middle of a review, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is at that point. But I don't think a lot of people got fired from it. But who knows?
Yeah.
But other things that I have in here, obviously, Clayfire Sculpture Cut. I got that game for $20 at a store back in 2015 or 14. So I know it was like around that year. The guy didn't know what he had, so I bought it. And then I thought it was fake too. And then when I opened it up and checked the code, it was real. So it is a real game.
Oh.
Yeah. The other stuff I have over here, like I said, I have more not for resale stuff. The Millennium 2000 controller that's in the back over there, that's a 1 of 1000 controller. You can look up the information about that in some other videos and stuff, but it is hard to find.
1 of 1000 controller.
That controller is actually from Disney. They had it in the hotels. Yeah.
Okay.
So they had it in the hotels, and what they used to do with them is that if you wanted to rent a game for an hour to play while you're at Disney World, you just play right there, and then that's it. That's why a bunch of those buttons are there, like the menu screen and then select and everything.
Because that'll navigate you through the kiosk on the screen.
Right, and if you look on the right side of it, you'll see the Ethernet cable on it.
Oh, yep, I see it right there.
Yep. So
RJ11 jack just sitting there.
So it's actually connected to the controller, because if you look at the left side of this, you'll see the phone wire on it.
It's a whole custom setup. Oh,
Yes.
That's nice.
It's hard to find it complete like that, but I have it complete. Again, I'm a stickler, so.
I applaud it. It's your
And
craft.
then my Super Mario 64 not for resale, I got that signed personally by Charles Martinet.
Oh,
Yes, it's the voice actor of Mario. So I got it.
nice.
I got it signed by him. I met him. He was a really nice guy.
That
I think it's
explains the acrylic casing on that one cart.
yes. So what happened is when I met him, I showed him the cartridge and I was like, "Could you sign this for me?" And he goes, "Why did you say not for resale on it?" I said, "Because it's a demo." He goes, "I never seen this before." I said, "What do you mean? You're the one who made. You were in the game." He goes, "They don't tell me nothing."
You
So-
put him in a booth, make him say some lines, and then run away.
Basically, I guess at that point. But funny enough, he signed it for me. He goes, "I don't think anybody's ever going to bring this to me ever again."
Wow. I mean, how many of them are probably surviving now?
Yeah. So I think it's a 101. I'm not too sure, but I don't think anybody else has it signed by him.
With the signature, probably no one else.
Yeah. So the other stuff I have here, my personal controller that I still use today, which is the electric green. I have it with the rumble pack in the back that actually lights up.
Nice.
Yeah, if you look at the back over here, you'll see it's a Quake rumble pack. So it actually goes with the controller.
Matching set. I like it.
And then I have other stuff like the Nintendo Power 100. I have the two Pikachu controllers. The systems are at home. I have
Where would you put them?
Exactly. I don't have room.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up?
I saw you doing an interview. I didn't want
Yeah. No, that's
This man had more stuff he didn't bring.
Pokemon controller that goes with the battle system. The Donkey Kong 64 controller. I'll talk to you in a second. And then I got a bunch of the other stuff over here too. So you can take B-roll of that, but I think that should be it.
Matches his shirt, bro.
And where can everyone find you?
You can find me on Instagram under the Yoshi Fox, which is Yoshio's also, or you could go to my Twitch because I do stream also.
There you go.
Do check out Yoshil's
And this
for giving me this much time
brought this out here to everyone. As
while he had people running up on him who wanted to talk to him.
we are over here. Thank you. Yeah, but I really appreciate your time. I like this. This is a very nice setup. As a PlayStation kid, I can still appreciate the competitor and a collector like you who definitely loves the console you grew up with.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thank
It
you.
was an honor.
Honor. I'll take that before I lose another one of these.
Yeah, no, you're good. That's why I was holding it the whole time.
Thank you. All right, take care. Thanks
All right,
again.
you too. You got my card, right?
No, I just have it on camera, but if you have a split, thank you.
I got you. Message me.
Will do.
Thank you.
Oh, no, it's all right.
And then the struggle to get out of there.
All right, so you got that. I'll try to get the camera to pan back around.
You know what, though? He gave me a nice reprieve from talking. Because I was going to monologue that whole N64 history, and then I got the whole thing from the guy who helped put the display together. So it's like, okay, yeah. Does he have signature authentication? It's a nice story, but without the authentication, it's just a story. Valid. No idea if he does.
Yeah, he could get it graded, I think.
But he slapped that sucker in an acrylic case with the quickness. So, Dade, what'd you think?
Again, I do like. Again, as a person who pre-ordered the N64 and I liked the N64, there's a difference. The PlayStation feels more of a console that's kind of worldly.
Worldly.
It means so many things to so many people, and like you mentioned before, everyone has a very different story.
Valid. Okay.
With the N64, it seems like you're gonna find more people with the same story. And even then, it's almost cult-like.
Cult-like. Woof. I get what you mean.
I don't.
I
I
I mean, I guess that I'm not sure I would say cult-like, but there is a little bit of revisionistic history listening to some N64 only people talk sometimes. Sometimes, not always.
yeah.
Like whoever put that panel together was not shy about the history, about the relationship between Nintendo and Sony and how that broke down and how everything. So they weren't shy about that. So that's probably someone who can objectively look at the situation. But I'm hearing folks talk to me like, oh, the N64 had the best graphics of any console during that time. And I'm like, on paper, it was more powerful. The way that tech was implemented, my go-to is look at Gran Turismo 2 and then look at any racing game on the N64. On paper, Gran Turismo 2 should have had a competitor on the N64. But compressed blurry textures, limited draw distance, you know.
So like, all right, and I'm pretty sure you've noticed it too on Reddit, right?
Okay.
Where people show off their collections.
Yeah.
There's typically a heavy slant towards one console or another.
Yeah, people
Or
have
one
their
brand or another.
their affiliations, yeah, or their biases.
So when you see like a Nintendo fan, you see a sprinkling of Sony stuff. It's one of those weird things where you're like, that is the dominant console. Like whether it be the PlayStation 1, 2, or 3, you're like, that's the dominant console. You have the majority of your collection is either going to be N64, Wii, or GameCube, or even DS. So you would see that sprinkling this large Nintendo dominance in that area.
Nintendo fans remind me very much of Disney-focused fans. They are so knee-deep in the lore of the stuff from that one company that sometimes they can't see outside of it. If you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So this date, I'm not sure if you've noticed, this is a whole retro game cellar. This is on the second floor. They ran out of room on the first floor.
Missed it. Huh. I guess it's one of those. I do need to take a trip to run upstairs and look at some of the collections there.
Yeah, Autumn. So the security at this event was really mostly the Long Island Retro staff. So you would see, kind of like how I have a Long Island Retro shirt, they had their own shirts with the Long Island Retro logo, and then the back, it said staff. That's how you knew that was a staff member. But if you're not paying attention, you just think it's someone else who bought swag at the event. So I didn't notice this vendor on the second floor. So the entire yes, that's a mock skydiver. First floor anymore, so they moved some folks up here. Oh, sorry. And I guess I'll be searching to see if I get anything from this. Wait, do they have the prices? Look at these prices of Pokemon in the box. $300 for Special Pikachu Edition.
Yep.
$300 for Pokemon Red. Loose. We're looking at what? $75 for yellow and red. $75 for blue. I think that's silver 75. And then the rest of them are like $15, $20, $30. Like those are just astronomically higher. And two, if you have yellow loose, it's coming up to $100 at the rate they're going. If you have it in the box, it's hundreds of dollars. You might want to get it out of the garage. Just saying.
Temperature and unregulated. I mean, temperature and games don't really work well.
Yeah. $300? No, you could buy a stick of RAM. If it's in the box.
Of course, tons, and I do mean tons of N64 carts here.
A stick.
Dreamcast and PlayStation selection is what I'm interested in.
Look how packed this one vendor on the second floor is.
Closer here.
This is the third day.
Yeah.
So if you see the camera going side by side, it's because now I'm kind of MTA style nudging people out of the way.
You look at that. There's that Def Jam fight for New York. Everybody's looking at it. It's like, what 140?
Def Jam is...
Or 190.
That is 190 for Def Jam.
Yeah.
That dot hack infection, that's the cheapest I've seen it at 40. The dot hack games are going up in price. If I had noticed that the first time, I would have scooped that right up, unless it's a reproduction.
No, I wouldn't. I don't think it is.
But I was focusing right here on the PS1 and the Dreamcast stuff.
Oof, Mortal Kombat Deception.
You want it?
No, thank you.
It's $20 now. Watch later on. $200. You'll be like, for what? It was trash.
I'm gonna probably have to get into this booth to see everything. This place is busy. Of course, we have the cosplayers.
This man with the Palantir backpack that just stepped in front of me while I was walking. Yep. See, now if I had put my foot out, I'd have been the asshole.
That jumps out at me. Super Street Fighter 2 for the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, no. Planet of the Apes, Mega Boost. Egress is $90 now? Damn.
Super Mario Galaxy. Mario Party 4. There you go.
Jeez.
There, that jumps out.
I was really trying to shop here. Just no room.
Section. Pardon? Sorry. Golden Axe 2.
Got you on the clip for 4K.
2.
I should have gotten Streets of Rage 3.
No manual 140. No manual 34.
No manual $140.
Damn.
Wolfchild, I don't know.
Upward Knights.
The
So
light.
it's the same.
Mist, Alone in the Dark.
Yeah.
I have this.
Saturn games?
Wait, I'm sorry. Sonic 3D Blast is $100?
Yes.
Shut up. Shut up. That was okay.
Wow, Autumn.
I think I have this Circuit Edition. I don't remember the difference. $40. Sonic 3D Blast is $100. Jeez.
And there goes my own dismay.
And I don't see a Siggy CD section. It's alright. And of course, Pokemon cards.
More Game Boy Advances.
And
More N64s.
new stuff over here, of course.
I just noticed the pixelated John Cena on the back of this guy's.
This was not on the second floor last year or the year before, so they're running out of vendor space. And for those that don't know what this is, this cartridge lets you play Sega Master System games in your Genesis. How about that backwards compatibility? Oh, there are Genesis games all the way down here. As I attempt to not get stepped on by everybody around here.
Yeah, the knees
Young
cracked.
Manual,
Just-
Street Fighter, Ren and Stimpy, Power Rangers, Jurassic Park, Lion King.
But you picked up Jurassic Park for the Sega
Champions.
CD.
Yes, the
X-Men I got
better one.
Last year, I believe. NBA Jam. Pac-Man 2.
I
cool
would
that
have
they
picked
have
up
all of that.
Bomber Raid or some other
Get
games.
out of this packed
These
corner.
very obscure
Oh,
games.
more PlayStation games over that way.
Looking for obscure.
Yeah, there's some
And more
good
trading
ones.
cards
With, like,
over
okay,
here.
the
Look at the
case
Pokemon
games.
cards. Jeez. Uh-huh.
Yep. Yeah, those are some obscure. Those are the original ones.
Okay, folks, this is something Data and I kept referencing. Look at this man right here. There's tons of people recording this event. For some reason, he stares right into the lens. Just gawks at it.
Like, no, I'm not recording you, boss.
There you go. And then just go to Mike for the other game. He's the guy in the glasses over there. Green shirt.
Pardon me. It is very packed. Sundays are normally not this packed at this event. This is
Now I'm just trying to make my way out of this corner. It just
more than I expected on a Sunday. And what I'm used to seeing here are the artists. That is normal for this section.
so you see they cut into the art section this year.
Best way to play.
Yeah.
No into.
Saw them here last year.
The guy that I bought the Game Boy Advance from,
Mm-hmm.
I think that first day he was like, yeah, making, like, the morning he made like $1,500 easy. He was
Jeez.
cleaning it. He was cleaning up.
And of course I have to get the view.
So the vendor section from day one. See us down there? Look what's above our heads.
Yeah.
Just suspended by steel cable. Just nothing to worry about.
There is so much going on here. I'm going to pause till I get to the next area. All right, able to start moving again.
Recognize this vendor, did?
The Artisan's Nook
Oh, yeah.
is still here knitting
saw it the
away
first
at
time.
just about every con I've been to. Oh, look who I've run into. You
Yes,
can
sir.
find people here. Look at that. So, I just got info dumped more crap than even I knew about the N64. The guy who set up the exhibit was there, saw me recording, is like, would you like to know
Look
more? I
at
handed him a
this
mic
guy
and he just
cosplayed as
went off.
Little Mac in the green shop.
Oh shit! I did not notice. Honeydew Bun, I think, was from the Festival of Games. I ran into that vendor, so she's here. Arcade has been at every single one of these. Great art. I keep forgetting to buy a commission piece from them.
Is that the Zangief?
No. This is Suuno.
Okay. Okay.
He was the one that was doing the art pieces, if you remember from last year, where it looked like the Pikachu was coming out of the yellow Game Boy or the Bulbasaur was coming out of the green Game Boy. That was his designs.
Yeah, that's a long video.
This
So,
year?
Huh?
Was he here this year?
Who, Arcade or Suuno? Arcade, we're
Suuno.
staring. No, Suuno I have not seen since DTN.
Apparently, most of that stuff there,
I think Suino might concentrate on the actual fighting events.
N64 collector. All the new inbox stuff, all the rare stuff from
He
Japan,
can clean up
all
stuff.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either himself
Maybe
or from
he probably
friends.
ran the numbers.
All those custom colors. Some of those are
Probably because he think he was from Korea.
and that custom color was made for them.
Yes.
So if you're not in Japan, you're
Yes,
not.
he was.
Yeah. I still keep forgetting to buy art from Arcade. I want
And there I go, saying it again.
from him. Yeah.
You
I mean,
know
he does
what's gonna
cool
happen
stuff like
next year, right?
Huh?
You know what's gonna happen next year, right?
No, I don't know what's gonna happen next year.
You're gonna forget again.
There's a high chance of that. That's yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong.
On social media, I just keep forgetting. Honeydew was here last year. She does cool stuff, bizarre stuff from her. Like there'll be a Mountain Dew bottle with like a donut floating in it. So, how much in the hole are you today? Hold on, wait. Is that an Atari 2600 game?
Yes, and I don't own one. Let me be
So Dade, she heckles you for being old, right? But she bought and had signed an Atari 2600 game, signed by its dev. But she'll heckle you about it.
See, I'm completely confused. I'm like, huh?
She got it signed by the dudes because you know they're there, the ones that made these.
Yes.
She met them one time at some other con, and now she's happy to see them again and talk dev shit with them. But because you own the console, you're ancient.
Like, huh? But he made it before you were born. And- okay.
Well, these are their new games they made after she was born, but his career did start before her life. Yeah. Have you bought any of these new games for the 2600 yet, or are you just concentrating on 7800?
No, I do have a few, but
You didn't get them signed.
still, no.
Well, she did. She got one up on you. She can't play it in anything.
Yeah. Good for her. It's like, what the?
Yeah. I've watched her raise Dade's blood pressure, and for some reason I was thoroughly entertained. Don't ask me why. No.
No, it's a new game.
These are brand new. They're making new Atari 2600 games, Autumn. So that one, the seal will probably never get cracked on because she can't play it in anything. These devs are still around, they're still active, and they're still making games and going to cons, much less.
Meanwhile, I'm holding my 7800 plus, and I'm like, what? Looking at me like, what? What is she? Okay.
Oh, Dade. See that Knicks jersey? That's the proper use of those colors.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, let's go.
You know they sell new 2600s, right?
They do?
Atari's making
Oh my God.
new old consoles.
She asks, are they making them in pink?
Okay, okay. See, and this is my brain just broke in the anger. So they sold, or they are selling.
W Plus thanks into.
They are selling each Atari console based off of the colors from Pac-Man. So yes, they sell the pinky version of the 2600.
What are the chances if I send her a link to that, she's going to buy it?
I don't know.
I was afraid to tell her I could paint her car in pink because we'd probably see her again soon. From a road trip in which my ass will not have to do work. In the same frame, and two, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. And we're talking about Atari here, and your mind's gone elsewhere. Oh, said 87% chance.
I have no idea if it's gonna be.
Oh, dropped the new shit. Dave's over there like, good for you.
So is this the part where I mentioned I can cut?
See, Autumn, there goes one of the
Those are
shirts.
his annoyance.
So the front of that shirt just says Long Island Retro with the outline of the island and what. It's a shirt you could buy, but there's just a staff on the back. That's legit what you'd have to look out for. And they're in various colors. They're not all bright orange.
Stuff.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Like, take a free part and, like,
Yeah. And I can make it reversible, so if you ever want to sell it, you just find an edge, take a sharp tool to it, and you can peel the paint off.
oh, so it's the,
It's like a wrap, but it's a spray
have
wrap, so it can
catering?
conform.
Did they have what?
No.
Catering.
Okay. No, like cafeteria or.
Yeah, they have a place you can buy food indoors and food trucks outside.
But it's what, hamburgers, chicken fingers, fries.
On the inside, yes, but there were like empanadas and other stuff on the
How
outside.
were they? You guys went for a sample.
No, I live so close. Why am I eating here? Less than 10 minutes. I'm at my house.
So, are you
Salary,
saying next
what?
time we'll be getting jerk chicken
From where?
from your house?
I'm
y'all
not
go-
doing all of
y'all
this
learn.
and then
Y'all go
cooking at my. We hitting a nearby restaurant.
Did you pack lunch for a day? Did you bring?
Y'all gonna learn. You show up, you're gonna have the same experience as I had. Oh, sorry, homie, we got nothing. I'm like, yeah, I bet.
You walk in the door, he's finishing licking his fingers.
Y'all ready to go? Hold on. Let me put this plate in the sink.
I got a raw onion for you to eat. Here you go.
I'm not that bad.
Like, what the fuck?
Dave's just slandering my name out here.
to the surfaces. Because I don't want to take a heat gun
Is he
to
really, though?
plastic.
Because you know he's still traumatized from the
Okay.
red light special in your car.
Oh, God. Oh, and this person over here sipping, there was a bar on every floor, if I haven't said that already. So chances are homie's getting liquored up. I'm wondering if y'all could find the NES Rainbow Bright game or console.
But look, hold up. Homie
Rainbow
is
Bright.
getting liquored up, and his eyes are dotted straight towards Shrug.
That. Hey. Got nothing to do with me. He didn't say nothing or do nothing, so guess I was just wondering.
Okay, he would have to be really drunk to say something or do something with the two of y'all there. Even though you short, Dade is still bigger than you.
Dade wasn't there.
I wasn't
Dade
there
wasn't
that day.
Oh.
No.
Mm-mm.
You maybe looked intimidating for a little guy.
I realize on camera I look like I work out more than I do.
Okay, so all I need is the third floor, and then I think I'm done recording.
Really?
Yeah, well, how much more did you want me to record?
I thought. Oh, you didn't do the third floor. Okay. 'Cause I was like,
I
wait, you
started
did
the third floor, and then the battery died.
died. Right.
Oh, I'm still going to show that where you were looking.
And now I have 2 exercises to do near the end of the stream. Thank you, N2.
Yes, enjoy. There's a very crowded booth over there.
What do
Okay.
you mean?
So good luck.
He just redeemed goblet squats. Earlier he had redeemed curls.
Early, 'cause I was like, yes, I'm confused.
He says they work it.
Reminds me
The
of the
busiest
atrium
Sunday
building
I've
we
ever-
all used to be in.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, this is very much a design like that, just on a bigger scale. Like take that area and triple it, quadruple it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. It feels like yesterday when I first came. When we first got here, it feels like yesterday.
Yeah.
It happens like.
I had to hunt for parking again. Yeah, I got a spot like
Okay.
within 30 seconds, but still, I was like, why is it still so packed? I'm not sure if they're going to be able to fit in here next year.
Unless you do like a ticket cap.
Maybe. But even the booths, we never used to have sellers of video games on the second floor. This used to just be art for the most part.
Okay.
So they've run out of room down there. They had to bring them up here.
Not gonna lie, I thought the goal was them to have booths and sellers on every floor. That's what I thought was happening.
Maybe.
I didn't know that they
But-
didn't have.
I didn't realize.
To the floor
Because
of oddities.
even that whole
Huh?
Did you go upstairs to the floor of oddities?
It should be the next video. I didn't realize the nose of this plane was basically at the front door.
video game historian area,
Yeah.
that used to fit up here.
If that ever swings, it's going right outside.
70s, and walk your way around and end up at the modern games. Yeah. So
Imagine how unnerving it has to be in this building during an earthquake.
that hallway where that was, a lot of the indie devs were there. So if you look back when I was interviewing the guy who made Sunset Riders, not Sunset Riders, I forgot the name of it, but the NES,
Sunset Land, by the way.
That's some-
Sunset Land.
he was on the first floor. That's where that interview happened. Beyond him was a Game Boy dev. Beyond him was another dev. That's where that was. Now they're getting mixed in with the art folks.
I wonder if that's a good thing and bad thing. They still get foot traffic, right? But the
Yeah.
question is, do they get foot traffic of the same interests? But then again, people are here have the same interests of like arts and stuff and
Yeah,
cool games.
that is messed up.
Yeah. So what's this all about? I see a lot of postings of.
It's some sort of guerrilla marketing. See,
Why do I?
code. I don't know
I just
what's going on here with this
Just
marketing tactic, but don't scam.
pointing out possibilities.
That doesn't let you know to go away. All right, you have happy shopping. Let me do that.
Okay.
I don't know where Trent, Cash, or Ash is, so I'll have to start messaging people after I'm done recording.
Okay. Is Dave here or he has?
He's not making Sunday.
Oh, she was looking for you.
I think he's back in Jersey now.
Back in Jersey?
Yeah, your favorite
Of
state.
course.
I don't know why.
Hey, I was born there. My parents, you should ask my parents why they decided. No, you should ask my grandparents why they decided to pick New Jersey. They could have gone to Boston. There's actually a large Jamaican population in Boston. Actually, I heard it was one of the largest.
Not larger than here.
We shall see.
Did Cash go all the days? No, Cash didn't go all the days.
Like,
He wasn't there Sunday, definitely.
to jerk pork, like actually smoked in a smoker, jerk pork, like they.
They don't have jerk pork every day. You know how our people are. You have to call and ask. I'm
Actually,
maybe.
it is Sunday.
Why did I flip on the accent as soon as she started talking about Jamaican food?
Yeah, but you know,
What is wrong with me?
the same selection every day.
I could go for some steak
They usually have that, but they change which meat is in it. One day it's oxtail, the next day it's
Oh
salt
God, who hung that sign?
This is Leroy Jenkins now. Don't scan that, y'all.
beef. Oh,
No,
Wait
the
a minute.
other one.
Which other one?
Kids, there's Pokemon.
Pokemon down here? Yeah.
salted beef or pig's tail.
yes, that I grew up on. But oxtail in it, it's still beef. Keep in mind. Only thing is, because it's oxtail now, the price of the stew beef.
Huh?
You had the Jamaican accent because you just come off the boat.
Cause I just came off the boat is what.
Yeah, it goes up. Probably that's why.
I need new friends.
Maybe. It's good though. Don't knock it till you try it. All right, let me hit upstairs.
Yes.
Happy shopping.
Dave,
Later.
you need to do the thing with your truck.
Oh my God, no.
Let's skip ahead. Up too far.
So
There we go.
Video of the third floor because last time the battery died. I do have some pictures of all of this though.
Oh yeah.
I think we got this.
So this could have been a better used space than how they used it.
Project to play movies on the Atari 2600.
Well, pause.
Yeah,
What's
Mhm.
that white thing?
The Socrates
Yeah, what is that?
educational console.
Oh.
What did you think it was? With the wireless keyboard from the late 80s.
It looked way too exciting to be for education. But anyway, whatever.
Like it was a math problem on the screen, I think.
And fuck their math problem.
No. I used to play on there.
You had a Socrates?
That you did.
Oh, you nerd. Well, we found one person that had one of those. Okay, the video cuts off because the battery died. But you would have been pissed with Strug because she looked at it and was like, why would anybody use this? It's old. It's like decades old.
You know what? I stand by what I said.
And I had to use math to let her know. I'm like, technically, you just a few years younger than this thing. No, it's from eons ago. And she did the math. I was like, yeah, 4 years. No, 4 decades. And she stood on it and walked off.
Oh my God. And that's why I got my boys educational toys instead of game console.
There you go. Those TVs came with rabbit ears? Facts. They did.
TVs on the 70s console,
Oh my goodness.
not so much. I still have to investigate
Play
what
the
video
shit
codec
out of that and get a hug
they broke up to
and
pull
go to
this
school.
off.
They'd be like, I'm sorry.
And there goes third revision
Vision,
Atari 2600? Or second?
handheld kids games that are all powered down. Sorry.
26 or 78?
I think that's the 26 that was still being sold after the 78. So it was like redesigned.
Wait. Hold on, go back a little bit. I want to see that. Play it. Let's see that.
Handheld kids games that are all powered
Yellow.
down.
Was
Sorry.
that the Pac-Man game? I think that was Pac-Man.
Which one?
The yellow disc one.
Off to the
These
right?
are yeah, these are the handhelds.
That might be.
Yeah, I used to play. I used to have that.
Yeah, I think it says pack. I think that first word on there is pack. Not the No Child Left Behind public school heart. Yo.
This place is packed.
Somewhere around here, the battery had died the last time. This is why I'm doing this over again. The Sega Simon Says clone, or remix, I should say.
And then this one is the Doom Resurrection project, which I've probably talked about before. Makes use of the full 32X. There is a Sega CD 32X version. And on a 90s console, this is probably the most accurate Doom you can get outside of running it on a PC.
You can't see these scan lines in person, by the way.
This could have been a good release for the 32X. It was a rush project done in months.
I actually had also the VTech talking computer.
This is explaining a lot about you.
Huh? Why?
Nothing, nerd.
Oh my God.
I tried it yesterday. It's just weird playing that game with a controller after mouse and keying it my entire life. But this guy's doing pretty good. So do check out the Doom 32X Resurrection project. Camera's actually picking up the scan line. Alright, and on to the next thing.
Yeah, I zoned out on Doom for a while. Can you tell I like Doom?
Hey, there's
all
the
of the
game.
one-off consoles from folks.
Why there was one on this floor, I'm not sure.
Game Wave.
And
Yeah,
that was
clearly that project went nowhere with the custom remote.
Because
Say again?
mine is much. I think that's the original one because mine is much smaller.
Oh, I didn't even know there were multiple revisions.
Yep.
And then the Hyperscan project. This was one of Marvel's early 2000s trying to cash in. Yeah, this didn't go very far. Buy a card to get your favorite X-Men, scan them in so you can play with them. Yeah, no. Not great. But yeah, this is the
Then
outing
Nintendo
tour.
looked
And
at it and
now
was
I
like,
finally have footage of all 3 floors of the
Amiibos.
Only took 3 days.
Disney cashed in on it too.
Disney had something for that?
Yeah, they had Dream something. I forgot what it was.
Ugh. So I claim at that point, you may have heard that, oh, this is finally me. I'm done recording, signing off.
So
Turns out I wasn't done.
I didn't have much footage yesterday because, one, I didn't have my co-host, who's still gone, and batteries were dead. But here we have Retro Game Forge lead dev, who's on the second day of the Kickstarter. And how well did that do so far?
We are just about 1,000% of our goal.
1,000% of the goal.
Yep, we are just about to round 1,000%.
And if I was a good content producer, I would have handed you this before asking that first question. So, yep.
I always end up accidentally hitting the power button on these. All right.
Yeah. So, 1,000% of your goal.
1,000%.
What does that enable you to do in your goal list?
Well, as of right now, you know, we're rounding the corner of where we can do.
Who'd we lose? I just heard Discord drop.
We lost Alex.
Okay.
No, I'm here.
Oh, that was lucky. Jesus.
Excuse you.
So this guy, actually, Avex, they just made 1,000% on their Kickstarter goal. Maybe they could use a UI contractor? Just saying.
Be exactly where we wanted to be, which is our NES tool, along with a couple of starter modules, like a platformer, an adventure game, like that kind of stuff, some templates. And now
It looks
we're
like he
running
wants to make his own UI. You know what I mean?
He's really a programmer, an assembly programmer at that.
corner where we'll have the NES sort of equivalent of those as well. And then after that, we're pushing into, okay, we really want to be able to support more consoles as well. And other things like different mappers for the NES and different modes for the SNES. Like that's where we want to push this. So what's been most gratifying about reaching this goal, like that level, the fun's awesome. Like that's great. It's super helpful. But what I feel like just makes me want to do a dance is most of our day one backers are people that used our older software. And they had such a good experience with it, they had no problem saying, yeah, and I want this new one too because it's going to be awesome.
Say again?
Doesn't he also teach, like...
Yes,
like
he does teach programming. Yes, this is that guy. And of course, he has an... Well, you'll hear there's an interesting AI conversation. I of course, ask about that because I had to.
Like that's very validating, you know, all those back, a lot of them were existing users of our software and they're so comfortable with this community that they're like, yep, I'm all in. That feels really good.
So with all of that backing, do any of them contribute to the project?
I'm sorry?
Do any of them contribute to the project as far as code, or is it just ideas and feedback?
At this point, no one's really contributing things. It's all, you know, some of them, they'll all make suggestions, and trust me, they have. And some of them are easier to implement than others. But there are some levels that are specifically like, hey, if you back at this level, you tell us the module that you want us to prioritize, and they get to decide like the first sort of genre that we work on for, you know, whatever. And they can own it. It'll be like their branded sort of module, right?
Nice.
So like my Mike Jones RPG module, and it'll be in the tool that way. So like people will be like, oh, cool. Who's Mike Jones? I don't know. So that's one thing. No, there's a couple people who have like flirted with that idea. But other than that, once the tool's out, it hooks into our website, which is called the Retroverse. That's like our Steam or our Unity asset store. It's kind of somewhere in between. It's where you can go, you can play people's demos, you can buy games, you can download games, you can play them right in browser. But also it's going to be an asset store where like if you were to make a better platform module than mine, it was just like awesome, it had some kind of features that were amazing, you could sell that on the Retroverse. So you could actually monetize what you've created, even if it's not a game, even if it's resources for other people to make their games, they can monetize it. At that point, we're going to probably see a lot of community engagement, and we want to reward the people that are engaging at that level. They can give it away for free too if they want, that's awesome, but we want to give them an incentive to like, hey, you've worked this hard, you earned this, like, you know, if you want to sell it, feel free, this is a platform.
The almost Gary's mod of retro.
Kinda, yeah.
So, as far as coding, what languages can someone put into this, or is it all assembly?
So by default, for the NES, it's 6502 assembly language, but anyone who saw the panel yesterday especially saw how it basically teaches you how to write assembly language as you're working with it. So a lot of people are very scared of assembly language. Oh, I'm a coder, but I could never do that. Yes, you can, absolutely. I teach 7-year-old kids assembly language. It's deceptively simple. The thing that's hardest about those low-level languages is how they interface with the hardware. That's the part that gets people all messed up, because that's not something you have to do in a high-level language.
Yeah.
And so that's what our tools handle already. Like, you don't have to worry about that part. You're just worried about the creative part of the development.
Got you. Folks, I know you can't see my face because I have the camera right now, but if in the early 2000s they could teach me JCL and COBOL, you can learn assembly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So now, with the future modules coming in, those who already, I'm sure some people have an early version of this, or there's no version of this out. There's no version.
There's our older tools, our NES Maker tools that were out for the last 8 years. Nobody has this. This is the existing copy right now, and on my computer at home.
Okay.
So if this breaks, it's okay. But yeah, nobody has this yet. There is an early access that would probably hit for the NES in October.
Okay.
Question mark, asterisk.
Yeah, development can have delays, folks.
But I feel very confident that there will be at least a couple of starter modules that'll probably be janky around the edges. That's for early access people. That's available like as a tier, like you can add on early access, and that helps support us. You get to be the first one in the playground, and that's the first time people are really going to get to play with it. But we have a lot of videos that are showing how every part of the tool works, so you can really get a feel for, like, is this for me, is this not for me? You can see. It's not like we're selling the dream of a thing that might exist. Like, you can see this is making games right now. It's just that there's some tethers that we want to work out before we actually make it public of any, for anybody.
Nice. So now, as far as your audience, because you seem very in touch with who your audience is, what's the age range on those?
I got kids as young as 7 years old. I got people as old. I think we had one octogenarian. We had one 80-year-old that was making an NES game. A lot of people are doing cross-generational stuff, like a father and his son, or uncle and his nephew. We see that on teacher and student. We see that a lot.
Would you say within the past 5 years you've seen more younger coming into this space than prior?
It's hard to say, because a lot of times, like, I'll be at a convention like this and somebody will be buying it, and they'll be buying it for their son, and I don't know that when they're buying it. Like, I don't, so it's hard to say. This will be really interesting because this is a new product. It's got more than one console, and when we released this, it's 8 years ago. That's a whole.
Funny, right here I'm asking him about the age range and if a younger audience is coming into retro, and look what happens right behind his hand. Kid comes up the staircase, picks up the controller for an 8-bit game, and just plays it. It's like the universe is like, here's your answer. Boop. Kid interested in 8-bit games.
Generation ago. Like, that's a whole, right? So, not you again.
And there goes another kid.
He has fans, folks. He comes over every time, and he comes to see me. I love this kid. He's awesome.
Going to be in a future coding class.
That's right. I don't think he's quite ready yet. He looks like he's a week out of crawling, but it's okay. He's fun. It'll be interesting to see, like, if we do see an influx of young students. I work at a college. I work at Ringling College. I used to work at Ringling College of Design. Now I'm at New England Institute of Tech. And so the student there, I'm teaching Unity, I'm teaching JavaScript, I'm teaching some courses like that. But a lot of them are interested in retro development too. I had a couple students that had NES Maker that didn't know I made NES Maker, right? And so that was kind of fun. So there is sort of an interest in sort of a younger generation. How much interest? I don't know. But, like, watching them play around with Minecraft, they don't necessarily, they're not prejudicial against simpler graphics or things like that. Right? They like working in Mario Maker, so that's been really helpful in engaging younger audiences. They're not afraid, they're not put off by the simpler graphics and the old systems. They enjoy it. So
they're not part of that generation that was told HD is better, everything must be 3D, all the polygons, or it's not cool.
Remember that? Yeah. I always pushed back against that at that time. I was just ahead of the curve, it turns out.
I still remember a friend of mine was part of, I forgot what Saturn magazine program. They got the VHS. Mm-hmm. They popped it in, showing me the Saturn. I was a Genesis kid. I was like, why does this look worse than the Sonic 3 I just played?
Right. for sure.
And they looked at me strange like I had 10 hits.
Right, like you just didn't get it. You just didn't get it.
Yeah.
Well, and what I love about this era, especially when we're talking about the SNES, right? So if you were to pop in SNES games like Link to the Past or Final Fantasy VI or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Those are still like the alpha of pixel art games. If you come up with a new pixel art game right now, if it looked like Link to the Past or Final Fantasy VI, no one would say, oh, those graphics look so old.
Not
like
anymore,
it would
yeah.
be a good pixel art game. But if you look at like the first gen 3D games, it looks so dated. There's a novelty to it,
Yep.
but like if you want to play a 3D game, that's not the pinnacle anymore. Like
Yeah,
that-
very
you know.
few of those stand up. Only the stylized ones. Kinda.
Right, exactly.
But you have to be stylized, and all 2D art games were
There you go.
stylized.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the art to it. I really like seeing stuff like this, and I like seeing it flourish. And I like the fact that you just said, hey, let me try second rounds.
I spent 3 years making it better, and it was mostly like the hope that people would embrace it. I didn't know that they would embrace it. I built it myself. I put it on credit cards. Because I believed in this thing.
Yeah.
So it was sweat and bullets until 24 hours ago, not knowing how this would be embraced and hoping, having a good vibe about it, because I feel like the quality is there and what's going to happen. But I don't know, the economy is different, people are different, it's a new generation. So to see it so embraced in the first 24 hours by the people that support it, seeing them come back and say, oh, I'm so excited about this, that's meant everything. Like now I'm like really jazzed about getting this out in the world and finding some new.
As a coder yourself, and the fact that, I was trying to avoid the word, slop has become the commonplace thing. People just throwing words at a prompt, getting code, not even able to vet it themselves anymore. Having a more manual tool like this and seeing other more manual projects get love and appreciation, does that give you hope for
Yes.
future generation of coders?
And my goal is to always keep it human. I understand that there are places of AI in a workflow for games, but it's not in the creative part. It's anytime the AI, especially generative AI, takes the place of human creativity, it doesn't belong. All that is a tool for profit. It's not to support an artistic vision. It's a tool to get something done faster so they can get it out as a product faster. And that's everything that's been wrong with movies and games and music and art and stuff like that. Everything's wrong. That's the wrong direction. I remember 10 years ago, we're sitting around, we're watching these horrible movies that feel like slop, and we're saying, oh, that was made by a committee. They're the writers aren't even important anymore. It's just the people who run the businesses are checking, looking at the algorithm and seeing what's popular and just putting out what they think would be popular on the algorithm. AI takes that and doubles down on that.
It makes you do it faster.
Yeah, it does it the wrong direction, right? And I think what you see in a lot of people is the pushback against that, and that's going to be great. There's going to be a punk rock that's rebelling against that, and and that's wonderful, because that's when good art comes about. When you have that sort of backlash movement, that's metal, that's punk rock, that's grunge, that's the pushing into that other direction, that counterculture. I'm not doing that because that's this commercialized, bastardized thing. I have a real passion for this, and so I'm going to do it this way. And I think that's what's going to come as a result. And in that way, I love AI, because I want that pushback against AI. I love that concept. What's frustrating to me is, on a few occasions in the last day, I've had someone post on social in response to this, that looks like AI slop, like the tools that it's like, dude, I have killed myself for 3 years. Trust me, this is not built by AI in any way. So that's an interesting side effect, that when something looks good, it must be AI or something.
And
I don't know.
now you have to defend
it's
it.
really weird.
Speaking of art, I didn't ask, are there any tools or modules that help with importing art assets?
Yeah, absolutely. You can create art in external tools and then import it in here. In fact, I was showing people the first day how to take it. We were taking webcam pictures, and I was putting it in the SNES emulator. I was showing them how you can just take a picture, bring it into our editing tools, really easy. Guess the color palette based on what's there. It would
and it will do
it
that,
automatically figures it out
translate
best
for
it
you?
can, and then you can drop it right in a tile set and drop that right in the screen and run it on the game. It took about 3 minutes to go from webcam picture, right? So that's not what it's for. It's for like if you have Photoshop art that you've made, like for pixel art, and you made like a character. But a side effect is, you take a picture of you and your buddy and put it in the game. You know?
So it automatically understand the color palettes available between
as
the
close
NES,
as it can.
SNES, Genesis, because they are all very different.
As close as it can, it guesses the colors. And there's some sliders that is like a control slider to get like exact or looser with the colors and stuff like that. That looks for like the threshold between colors. So like if there's 3 browns, but you have a lot of colors, you might want them all to be the same color brown. So tightening that up, you know, like there's controls like that, and it's a work in progress, but it's pretty good. It's pretty convincing.
Nice. And you were showing me briefly yesterday, I believe, the audio tool.
Music tool.
What about importing?
No, there's not really a way to import external music from like MIDI or something like that. Okay. Because that's not the way that those systems work with audio. But you can hook up a MIDI controller and play in music live. A lot of the voices are monophonic, so like you play in your melody line, and you go back, you play in your harmony line, then you can thumb in your drum beat, and then you play in your bass line, you know, like that. Because the voices themselves are monophonic, so you can't play 2 notes at the same time and won't know what to do with it. Yeah. But you can do that with a MIDI controller. You can do it without a MIDI controller with an actual QWERTY keyboard, and you see all the notes mapped out at the top of the screen, so you know what keys go to what note. So you can do that, or you could use the pen tool and just drag and drop it. You can also look at it in a tracker view, the way that like Family Tracker looks, where it looks more like a spreadsheet of the values. And there's benefits and detriments to doing it both ways. But for a musician who like, I want a musician tool with a piano roll and to look at it like I would any other like, you know, Logic or Pro Tools or something like that. Yeah. That's why we created that, because there wasn't a good tool that did all the systems that could be run like that. And what's cool is you can even hit one button and it'll compile it and put it in a test ROM, and you can hear what it actually sounds like in the emulator to make sure that it sounds in-game what you want it to sound like.
Nice. You really thought a lot about this. I'm trying to think of anything I've missed so far. Can people at this point in time recommend other platforms that you might consider supporting? Because you mentioned the 7800, you mentioned the Genesis.
Sure. What I will say is the little background info. Genesis seems to be the one that people are most enthusiastic about, and it's the next logical step, honestly. Atari, I've had good conversations with Atari, like the people who own the company right now. And
which there was a panel of work with them here.
So we've been talking a while, like about a year ago, we talked about this tool sort of coming forward, and about this sort of being an official dev kit for the 7800. There's a great homebrew community for that already, but like having this as a dev kit that like, and they said that they would like, yeah, this is an Atari, like they would support it. They would say, yep, we support that. So it's like, I would love to have that kind of support from Nintendo, and they don't stop us, but they're not embracing it. But Atari was pretty receptive of like, yeah, no, we want more homebrewers to make new games. So yeah, sure, let's work together. And then with there's some other ones, like there's a indie console called the Game Tank. It's actually here on the other side of the room. Yeah. I've known the people that work on Game Tank for a while, and again, making a dev kit for them means that they'll probably have a lot more people interested in their indie console that they've made. True. And then the other one is Game Boy. There already exists a cool tool for Game Boy called GB Studio. Yeah. Everyone thinks we're in competition with them. We're friends with them. Like, I think it's awesome what they're doing, and we talk every once in a while on social media. We talk back and forth, and I just let them know that our music tool makes Game Boy music already. We've already got that system in place. Somebody could use our tool and make Game Boy music, and that's maybe all they use our tools for, and they just use it in Game Boy Studio. So our goal isn't to compete with that, just to be a supplement to what they've got going on, and maybe somebody builds something there and brings it to our engine.
Seems that way.
Yeah,
everybody wins.
Directly compete anymore.
And the people who run GB Studio feel the same way. So really cool guys, totally support that project. Everyone thinks that we're like enemies. I want to be like East Side, West Side, I want to like pretend maybe that would be fun.
East Side, West Side of dev kits.
Anyone who's working in this space, I've got a lot of respect for, and we're happy. If there's more if there's more systems that are keeping retro games alive, everybody wins. Exactly. So if somebody wants to create a better tool than we've created, I welcome you to try. But seriously, like, awesome, great. Like, if it's helping more people get into this passion, it's a win.
I applaud that. All right, So the only thing I'd probably have to hit the Kickstarter. 32X and Sega CD support.
That would be interesting. Never say never. I don't know if it's not top priority, but wouldn't that be interesting?
Yeah.
You know, I did have somebody say, "Would you ever support this?" Ha ha, and I said, "Oh, maybe." And they're like, what? You know, so. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on how well it does. If there's the budget for it and the interest in it, and there's the time to invest in R&D, why not? Sure.
Sega CD is probably the easiest one because it's just a Genesis with a
CD player.
CD player and it can hardware transform and rotate.
Right.
And a little bit more RAM.
Right.
But it's the same code.
Sure.
32X, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about supporting dual random slow SH2 processors.
Right.
Yeah, don't waste time on that.
Right.
7800 plus.
That's part of what it is too. Like, how big is the need for it or the desire for it, right?
Exactly.
But you know, eventually what might also happen is maybe there's an open engine that's got sort of an open back end that people could, you know, quasi open source where they could create their own module. So they wanted to create that and they knew how they could create it, and it would be through the tool. Maybe that'll happen. I don't know. That would be neat.
Oh yeah, because this is modular. I keep saying everything's
right.
a modular.
It's kind of modular. So I don't know. Maybe I have to think of how that could work, but that's always possible.
So if someone was to submit once this is launched, hey, I made an SH2 module for 32X support.
It would help
support
us.
that
Well,
going in?
it would at least help us move in that direction. Like if it couldn't directly work, maybe there's some way that we could integrate it somehow or some. For instance, our music tool is an external tool, right? It's not part of our tool, but the output that it gives us can be utilized in our tool, and then it works in tandem with that. So, sure, it can accept data from other tools. So if somebody made something, we could probably figure out a way to integrate that at least into Retro Game Forge. That'd be kind of neat.
Nice. I like this project. I've eaten up a bunch of your time. Thank you for being so open about everything.
No problem.
Folks, if you haven't already, Retro Game Forge. There's a QR code, there's a Kickstarter, there's a name. Tell them where they can find you.
Yeah, right here, Long Island Retro Gaming Expo. Besides that, retrogameforge.com is a placeholder website, landing page right now. You can check that out. The Kickstarter is linked there. Also, if you go to theretroverse.com, you can see a ton of hundreds of games that people made with our older tools, NestMaker. You can play them right there in your browser. You can also find out more about NestMaker. You can see tutorials. You can watch some cool videos and stuff that creators have created over the last couple of years. And you can keep up with projects and developers that you like as they start making cool stuff in the Forge.
There you go. All right, thank you very much.
Take care.
So nope, don't replay it. Okay. So Dade, he could potentially become the default dev kit for the 7800 plus.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Atari's actually looking for a dev kit to get behind.
Good luck to him.
Well, you have no hope? I don't hear any enthusiasm. Come on, you the Atari 7800 guy of the group. What is this malaise? He's just like, I guess. What's going on here?
All depends.
Jeez.
I am here with.
So
The developer.
that was that guy. So these are the two main devs I spoke to. That guy's project, by the way, was like, his goal was like 6502, which is the assembly language version the NestMaker was on. And he was over $60,000 on the second day. So he woke up that morning and saw it over 60K. So he wasn't even a full 48 hours yet. So the push behind that product is amazing. And that's part of the energy you saw there with him. This is now a dev I spoke to a year ago who did Sunset Land for the NES. And oddly enough, that interview, when I had shown that to Strug, is why she was here, due in part to why she was here this year, to speak to devs and see the retro community and blah, blah, blah. He's now on his second game. And he's a NestMaker user already. Like, his first game was made in NestMaker. So he's familiar with the guy's previous product. So this all kind of ties in.
Reaper from Sunset Land, which is out now. Do check that out. Available for NES and emulators and PC.
It's out for PC. The digital version is released right now. The physical version is going to be released by this company called Premium Edition Games. So I don't have an exact release date on when the physical cartridges will be ready. But you can buy it digitally right now on itch.io.
itch.io.
Yeah.
So, so now, Cosmic Warlock is your new title.
Yes, this is a shmup, which is sort of like if you've ever played sort of like a Gradius R-type, something like that, or a Toho game if you've ever played one of those, sort of bullet hell-ish kind of game.
Dade's favorite genre.
This Warlock, who's sort of the self-appointed defender of his home planet, and it gets in...
No puzzles, just bullet hell.
These band of technologically advanced invaders called the Ark Syndicate, and so he defends his planet, and then he travels from world to eliminate them and take out their leader at the source. It's a very intense, sort of bullet hell, difficult action game.
Okay, so before we went live, you mentioned this is now being a PC product because you ran into some hardware confines?
Yes, this was originally a game that I was developing on NES Maker, but I wasn't really able to accomplish everything I wanted to do with it on the NES. Anybody who's familiar with NES development knows that there are a lot of sprite limitations. You can only have like 8 sprites on one horizontal line, for instance. So with the amount of bullets I wanted to have on screen, there was a lot of like flickering and slowdown, and it was just really hard to play. So I ended up adapting it into a PC game.
Gotcha.
PC wins, huh?
Is there any plans in the future for maybe trying to get it to fit within the confines of the SNES?
I've been thinking about that since there is a new game engine, like we were talking about before, Retro Game Forge, which does allow you to develop for the Super Nintendo. So I would be open to sort of making a Super Nintendo port of this maybe in the future. I think something like that would be pretty cool. There aren't any definitive plans for that yet, but it's definitely something that I'm keeping in the back of my mind for the future. Because I do love making stuff for these old consoles.
And I applaud it. Any way we can nudge you to maybe also supporting some Sega branded consoles in the future?
I love the Sega Genesis too. I'm not sure. I think there are some homebrew tools for the Genesis. I think Retro Game Forge will support it at some point. So yeah, it's certainly possible.
Nice. All right. Do you want me to demo it, or do you want to demo it for us?
Oh, sure. Why don't you play it?
Okay.
And I can sort of tell you the rules and everything. Do you want me to hold the camera for you? Or you have a tripod? Okay, cool.
Let's see if it's... All right, folks, so this is a bullet hell game, so expect me to do poorly.
It is...
So Sunset Land I played last year. It was cool.
Wouldn't be...
now Cosmic Warlock.
Yeah. All right. The term Nintendo Hard is around for a reason.
Hey, I'm on camera phones.
Okay, so just hit start game.
It was weird playing an 8-bit style game with such a modern controller.
So this is unlike a lot of shmups, you can fire in multiple directions here. So the square button fires left. You can hit circle or X to fire right. Tapping the fire button will launch sort of a scatter shot like that, and holding it down will launch a more powerful focus shot, but it doesn't cover as much of the screen. Generally, you want to use the scatter shot for like swarms of smaller enemies, and the focus shot is better for like single strong enemies.
I can see why this probably wouldn't work on the NES.
Yeah. The NES port was a lot simpler than this. I was not able to fit anywhere near this many bullets on screen. So another mechanic too is as you damage and destroy enemies, this Nova meter in the top left corner of the screen will increase. And once it becomes yellow, you can press either L2 or R2 to go into Nova mode, which will protect you for a single hit. It will raise your score multiplier and increase the power of your attacks.
I see. Oh, okay.
So right now it is yellow. You could activate it now if you wanted, or you could wait for it to fill up completely.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it because...
Oh, there you go. You got hit and it protected you, so that was a good move. You avoided taking damage there.
Oh, wow. I mean, okay, I'm gonna try it again.
Go for it.
This is fun. It's very responsive.
There's also a level progression meter right here, so you can sort of see how close you are to the boss at the end of the stage.
So, what stores will this be available on?
This is definitely going to be available on Steam. I'd love to be able to port this to Nintendo Switch at some point too. I think retro games sort of go with the Switch more than a lot of the other consoles on the market right now. So I'd definitely like to look into that. But definitely Steam.
Definitely Steam. Got you. This is okay.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, Nova Mode also clears out all the bullets on screen too, so
I like that.
Can be used both defensively and offensively.
This is a lot to keep track of for something that looks 8-bit.
One of the things I love about shmups is they're very simple to sort of pick up and play, but they're deceptively complicated. There's a lot more than you'd expect going on, underneath the hood in these types of games.
Dade, would you try this?
Oh, and you made it to the boss.
If you notice me not looking at the camera, it's because I'm trying to be locked in.
Probably not.
You're not good with the shmups?
I'm trying not to use any profane language.
But it's your generation.
That might be difficult.
Hey, do you run out of ammo, my guy?
No, you don't run out of ammo. You can start again from the boss, though.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, once you reach the boss, you can just start again from him. I'm thinking of maybe adding some more checkpoints in the levels, too.
An 8-bit style game
You kind of want to battle.
with checkpoints was weird.
Exactly, yeah. Because fans of the genre really want a challenge.
Exactly.
So I have to cater to that.
No. I said no. Go away.
Remember, too, if you hold down the fire buttons, you can use the focus shot, which is a little more powerful. And it's very good for, like, bosses.
I am so used to dodging. Go away. Oh, the attack changes color too. I just noticed that. Oh, okay. See, that's not even fair. Oh, come on. Dev could have warned me. Hey, save the super shot for later. You're gonna need that. But
You sure you couldn't get a hang of this, Dade? Doesn't look that hard.
There, quickly hit him with your focus and then get him down. Or if you're really daring, you can try and weave between those bullets. But that's pretty tough. One thing to note is, like many other shmups, your hitbox is actually much smaller than the sprite. It's actually that little gem on his chest.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of shmups have that sort of going on where the hitbox is way smaller than the character sprite, but I wanted to have some sort of visual indicator on the character.
Where it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just noticed the food being delivered behind me.
Go away. No, sir. Nope. I'm gonna try and save that shot, even though I'm down to 1 health. Nope. I have to use it.
Waffle fries.
Chicken fingers?
Chicken fingers.
How long has this been in development now?
I've been working on this since last September, so almost a year.
So a little after I spoke to you.
Exactly, yeah.
Last LIRetro.
Back then, that was when you last spoke to me. It was still the only version I had was the NES version.
NES, got you. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time, folks. I promise it's not gonna be a full
Starting
video
from the
lead.
beginning, huh?
See if I can get there with more help.
It's not a bad idea. You do get extra health at certain point thresholds. So if you reach like 10,000 points, you'll get an extra heart, and another one at 30,000, and then 60,000.
Nice. I like how responsive this feels at this stage. How far would you say this is in the completion?
It's still a ways off. There's after playtesting it here, I realized there's like a lot of little optimization stuff I still have to do, and there's only 3 levels in this demo right now. I have like a 4th stage, sort of like 80-85% complete, and I'm planning on having about 9 or 10 stages overall in the final product.
Okay, so you really
Yeah, so I still got a little ways to go.
okay.
And then, of course, a lot of play testing on top of that.
I like it.
Thanks for trying it out.
Thank
Glad
so
you
much.
enjoyed it. And it was good talking to you again, too.
Yes. Let me pick up the camera, and you can tell folks where they can find you and all the updates. At camera. Here. There we go.
Am I in focus?
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
All right, cool. Here we go.
So where can they find you?
Okay, so unfortunately, I can't give you this business card because we're almost out.
And I have that business card.
Picture of it, or I guess look at it on the video, and this contains all of my information.
Rivet Gun
Land
Games.
is out. You can download it from itch.io or from my website right here. But it's the digital version only right now.
Digital only version. Physical copy coming hopefully later in the year.
Hopefully, but
maybe early
unfortunately, I don't
2027.
have any control over that. That's up to
Yep.
Premium Edition Games.
Got you. So do
Yeah.
keep an eye out on Premium Edition games for when that goes live. Sunset Riders. You folks have heard me mention it multiple times.
Yeah. Sunset Land.
Sunset Land. Yeah, I keep saying Riders. That's my
Sunset Riders is another game, which is actually also a very good game. I played that a lot when I was a kid.
Gotcha. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Man. That's my
Yeah.
Sunset Land, folks.
There you go, yeah.
Western inspired. Talked about it last year. It's here this year. And it's nice talking with you. Thanks for
Yeah,
your
great
time.
talking to you again.
All right. And
So, yes, new old games. Although that one, the Cosmic one, is probably just going to be new because he can't fit that one on the NES. You know what I didn't think to ask him? If he had tried porting that to the Master System. Because that was significantly more powerful than the NES, wasn't it? Dade? We lost Dade. Or I lost my mic.
No.
We lost Dade. And this is my last video coming up. Then after that, it's just pictures.
all right, folks. I thought I was done, but I am not. I just got Raystorm from the to-do list from Flashback Gaming at every LIRetro.
Again with the Knicks jersey,
Cons do you go to?
not Mets.
Too many games at Southeast Game Exchange.
Too many games. Southeast Game Exchange.
Who's number 8?
Do check out. I've bought 3 years in a row now. Never done me wrong.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
Wide selection here.
Huh?
Bronson?
Oh, he woke up
Yeah,
for the
Brent's
sports
good.
question. He had nothing about
I
the
was in the kitchen.
Checking Dave's knowledge.
So he's wearing a Brunson jersey. So Dade, wasn't the Master System more powerful than the NES?
I think it can handle more colors. I don't know about power though.
Oh, so that game probably still couldn't
I never.
function on the Master System. He had to either go 16-bit or PC. Gotcha.
Up there. And hopefully this is my last video.
This was my last video.
Thank you.
It wasn't my last purchase. My last purchase was Bushido Blade, if I remember correctly. Okay, story time about that vendor there, right? Too Many Games. He probably earlier that day was relieved without compensation of a Game Boy Advance SP. Autumn was joking about security and stuff. This guy was very nice, will let you see and inspect stuff from outside the glass. Unfortunately, he turned his back for a split second while a $400 in-box Game Boy Advance SP was out. He turns back around. Guess what's not there anymore? The people they suspect of it, by the time they got to them, checked their bags, of course, there was none of this merchandise to be found. To that end, I say, to anyone who swiped that, unless this individual owes you money and that was your compensation for it, or you two have some sort of personal grief, outside of that, fuck you. You're ruining the vibe of what has been, for the most part, a wholesome convention built on levels of trust and mutual understanding. People have had their kids here. None of them have been destructive, nothing unruly, nothing knocked over, nothing, for the most part, was disappearing, and then this shit happens. So, yeah, fuck those people. Whoever was responsible, because I don't know the exact people, right? But that's ruining the vibe of the event. Because Dade and I could walk up to anybody. You saw on day one, Dade just asked dude, can I see the Game Boy Advance? And the man popped batteries in it and hands it to Dade. Dade could have just ran off without handing him money.
True.
It was in his hands already. But that was the vibe. Everyone's kind of, there's this level of we're all about the same thing. And now these assholes are showing up and ruining that vibe. Pyro, welcome in. So to those folks, I say, fuck you.
I mean, I have my favorite vendor in the, even though he's not in my favorite spot, you know, I've always like purchased something from him, and it's always been premium.
Mm-hmm.
But I would never. Why would you? You know, cast a shadow on a otherwise great, you know, not organization, but like event. Is everybody's there for the same thing? Have fun. So don't do that.
Exactly. I should change this to this so we can all see. So this art vendor, it's the clout chasers at the cons now who don't care about the event and just their own trash ass viewers. It could be that, or it could be people looking for an easy come up, because now if they flip that Game Boy Advance knowing it's worth $400, they didn't spend any money on it. Assholes. So this artist, and I'm forgetting his name, and I didn't get close enough to get the socials. I do have this artist tagged in last year's coverage at Festival of Games, and I believe at LIRetro. All of this artwork is done in pen. All of this.
Ballpoint pen?
Yes, this is pen art. And you can see the lines as I get closer. This is all pen art.
The Game Boy Advance GBA still in box.
Boxed matching serial numbers. All
Is that
paperwork.
Sephiroth?
Yep. Sephiroth, Sailor Moon, Luffy, Zoro, couple of Pokemon, Sonic versus Mario.
eBay has a few. Let's see.
I know somebody who would lose their shit if you got them that Sephiroth.
Yeah. Mewtwo. There's a few. This is just all well done. That Sora was clean. This guy does good work. He even has Last of Us. Of course, the Wolverine. A properly drawn Mega Man, not like those atrocities on the first floor.
Come on, man. That was what it was in the 1980s, brother.
The box art was trash. Alright, let's see if this keeps track of when I change the image. If not, I'll just change the view. Oh, okay, it's working this time. Oh, this was just that same case. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. From upstairs.
Yep, we don't need that. So, someone had a smoke black PlayStation 1 with the video CD attachment on the back. For those that don't know, yes, the PlayStation 1 could play movies. You just needed an adapter to plug into the back of it to add the codec. Video CDs never took off in the US, so it wasn't a common thing to see here.
Who made a ton of video CDs?
Who did? I know the answer. I'm not saying it out loud.
Bill.
Ah, there you go. Never seen this one before, the smoke colored. I think this is a custom enclosure. I don't think this was official.
I know a lot of people who went to the lab
Mm-hmm.
to get download the ISOs for their parents because their parents wanted mainland, content.
Yeah, video CDs was a very popular format in Asia, parts of Asia. Not so much in US. We kind of held on to VHS till DVD took off.
There would be one person who's hogging like the machines that had like the DVD and CD burners.
Yikes. By the way, yes, that is $100 for Mega Man loose cart.
64. Yeah.
Loose cart.
Oh, got that one.
Pokemon Stadium, $75. Loose. And Dave, look, Mortal Kombat Deception. Just $100. You got that, right?
No, and why? No, yeah, see, there you go. My brain is like, why? Why?
But it's the premium pack. What you mean?
Wait, is that the book for Smash Bros?
Book?
No, is that the?
Oh, yeah, that's the instruction book. And that's Pokemon Yellow instruction book. Yeah. And there goes Pokemon Yellow. The rest of these were, I think fairly priced. It was just, the Mega Man 64, the $100 Mortal Kombat Deception, and the $130 Pokemon Game Boy that's not in a box. It's just the loose Game Boy.
Yeah, yep. I mean,
Dave's like,
one correction that we have to make from earlier. I feel like that should be the guy pointing is not Medal of Honor. It's the original Call of Duty. There you go.
Call of Duty 1. Ah, I got you.
It's the original. Because I knew that was bugging me. That's like, no, it's the other World War game. It's the other one.
You had blue, yellow, and Smash. I hope you kept them, Pyro. Dave, this man's like, yep, we're addressing this. So, Dave, you were looking for this game. Did you see this nice art showcasing the game?
no, I just wanted the game.
The amount of muscle bulges in this arm are weird, but
Yep. No, that's accurate.
I know it's accurate. It's still weird.
Yeah.
I know they're monsters and whatnot, but and enlighten the folks that don't know what this is a depiction of. Which game?
Splatterhouse. Splatterhouse.
That was an easy layup, and my man just let the ball. The shame, Oh, you fed them to GameStops? Yeah. Sure, looking at these prices now. All right, below that is the last print of this Samus art, which is good. The artists here are a bit more scattered around. They're not as centralized because of the new layout, unfortunately. Now, you probably saw a lot of these in passing when Dade and I were going around the first floor, because this is back on the first floor. Like this layered artwork piece, for example. Who put... Oh, they mixed Oregon Trail. Ken and Ryu have died of
Dysentery. Yeah. Dysentery. Yeah.
Dysentery. Oh, yes. Thank you for correcting my lack of being able to speak.
I love it. Wait, I'm sorry. The ducks have died of dysentery? How? Let me guess.
Everybody in Paperboy.
Oh, that's messed up. That's not right.
Yeah, the ducks. Not the RPG. Damn.
That's a lie. There is no way.
The princess. Mario, game's over. Ain't nothing to do. Not Jaws.
That was actually a pretty good game on the NES, by the way.
Jaws?
Yep.
I need to see you stream it. Because I don't believe you.
Oh, boy. Here.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
No.
Dracula has died of dysentery.
Castlevania game. Over. No final boss.
That doesn't make sense. He's immortal. What you mean? Dysentery. I'm glad they didn't touch my favorite game right there. Fantasy Star.
They left it alone. Okay, they did the actual Oregon Trail here. It's like they had extra pieces of the wagon, and it was like, let's start killing off other universes. Is this the first of that game you were playing?
I thought, isn't that Stardew Valley?
Yeah, maybe.
Is that Stardew
I don't
Valley?
know.
People who play Stardew Valley, I don't know, but it looks like it.
Harvest Moon? Oh, okay.
Harvest Moon, okay. Thank you.
Hollow Knight, I know.
Yeah.
Parappa the Rapper. See, I know this one. Again, another unique experience some PlayStation players had that not everyone had. And good luck finding something like that on the N64. Kirby. More Than Night. I don't know what game this is with the Party of Four. Is that Phantasy Star?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Fantasy Star. On the Master System. Well,
Then Zelda.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the Master System was capable of really good-looking games. I don't know about power, though.
So you think all those, the bullet hell game with all those sprites moving fast might have been a bit much?
Yeah, R-Type, it does the slow down after a bit.
He had America Online badges. I just noticed that. And CompuServe. C64. He has the Commodore. I bet you would have bought the Commodore.
I probably wouldn't.
Really?
I would get the Joker card.
Well, that's the Joker card from why am I blanking on the game? We were all playing it for a while. Balatro. There we go. Yes.
There's also, see, I'm looking for games that I really like. Oh, wow.
They have the flashback main character here.
Yeah.
Another game I need to play.
Well, see, there's the new Prince of Persia. I don't want that one. I want the old.
The one you were showing off on.
Playing, yeah.
There's Kratos.
Oh, look, there's
the Flintstones are here.
Mogwai.
What?
Yeah,
Where do you see him?
He's right next to Canvas Quest, right diagonal from.
They're all Canvas Quests. Oh, from Flintstone?
Yeah, from Fred, yeah.
Oh, I see him. Nice.
That's cool.
Be tempted to get that.
The Legend of Cage is the one on the right next to what is it? I forgot that. It's right above Cave Quest. Right above. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, there's some really cool ones. There's some nice ones.
Mortal Kombat tokens.
Oof, that's weird. That's weird.
You want the Gremlins one too? Okay, yeah. Oh, I think you're the first one to fire off the Gremlins quote in a while. No matter how much he cries or how much he begs, never, never feed him after midnight. That always goes so well.
Oh, wait, is that What's that pirate game?
That pirate game. Oh yeah, there's just only one of them.
Oh yeah, that one.
What?
I get it. The black fact.
Not Pyro going to go eat right now. Oh, they have the companion cube.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, let me get off. I almost bought something. But by this point, I've been hitting the pockets so many times.
That's not missed, right?
I don't know.
The guy that was falling. I don't know what that's from.
Could have asked. Oh, I took a better shot. The background art. This Final Fantasy VII poster. I almost. This one in particular, not so much the one with him on the bike. I mean, it's cool and all, but that scene of looking at the reactor, etched into memory. Not so much most of these. Sam and Max.
All the games at the top row.
Damn.
No, that, sure.
Yes, it is only midnight here.
Xanadu, yeah.
Soul Reaver.
You were saying that he was eaten, so fine over there, I think.
Ah.
I loved Soul Reaver until the end.
Hey, don't spoil it. I never completed the game, and don't judge me. Alice
Great game, great concept.
being a poster is interesting. And of course the Metal Gear. You never finished it either, Pyro?
Yeah, that was American McGee's
Alice, yeah.
Yeah. That was a really good game.
Metroid again. Pac-Man. There goes Dade's era. Portal, Parappa Rapper. The Contra poster, which was clearly, this was back again where they're clearly ripping off movies. We know for sure this is a picture of Arnold and they just changed the face.
Yep.
That is from a movie poster. They just changed the face.
No, they didn't even hide it. That's supposed to be Arnold and that's supposed to be Stallone.
Stallone. They just changed the faces. I think this is from either Predator or Commando. I think Predator. And then this one is clearly from This is Rambo. This is Commando or Predator. I don't remember which movie poster that is from Arnold.
That's definitely Predator.
That's Predator? And they just face swapped them. Like, see, you can't sue. And everyone's like, but I guess. Another Metal Gear poster. Portal 2. That's a fire one to potentially have, actually. Okay, that's enough of this vendor. Before I go look up Canvas Quest, by the way, if you folks are interested in any of their art. And there goes the QR code if you just want to quickly, I'll leave that on the screen for a moment. CanvasQuestArt.com/fan club. Get you a few pieces. Anyone here remember Dark Forces?
Barely. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Sly Cooper, better shot of Alice. There goes the mist. I see why you thought that falling guy was missed. I see it now.
Yeah. As soon as, because I don't remember the falling part. Like all I remember is the mountains.
Star Fox. Okay, Duke Nukem on a poster on the game wall. Not bad. Baldur's Gate. Excite Bike getting its own poster. Wild to me.
Not terrible. Again, it's for like the Nintendo fans.
The old people?
Every, the dedicated. To have like all the old cartridge covers, yeah. they'll
You
do that.
loved Excite Bike? Jeez, Pyro. See,
I liked Excite Bike.
even
I have Excite
I
Bike.
know Dragon's Lair. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's alright. Dragon's Lair, I would. It's pretty decent.
This was a booth where this woman has collected all the rare cell phone games, many of which were from Japan. Like Initial D, the mobile game on a Fujitsu F905. And yeah, the screen could flip sideways.
That's wild. Like, I like it.
Sharp phones, Panasonic, Casio. See, there's a rudimentary. That looks like a Katamari-like game. Probably is Katamari, to be honest. On a monitor that's hooked up to a phone. On the other side of this person playing here. I recognize that Nokia in red on the table. Oh no, that's a Panasonic. There was a Nokia like that that had a flip mode. It was also a camcorder in the hinge. So I guess it was multiple people had that. So I stand corrected. And judging by that artwork, she found a Kingdom Hearts game on that. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts Mobile. Kingdom Hearts coded side episode. There's a Crash Bandicoot game. There's a Bomberman game. There's
Bomberman, I can see.
Sonic Golf 3D.
Wait, Bomberman, you can play multiplayer, boy. What?
I actually want to do that on the Saturn, but you won't hook your Saturn up to the internet.
Yeah.
Punk. What if I set everything up for you and just ship you the modem and everything configured? You just gotta plug it into the Saturn.
Nah.
Are you gonna stream it?
I would, if his punk ass would play it.
No, stream setting it up.
If I could get the cameras right, maybe. It's not too far off from setting it up for the Dreamcast, which I'm more likely to stream, because it's kind of the same path. But yeah, she did a video where she sometimes will buy lots of ancient phones and then just go through them looking for anything that has a game she hasn't collected yet.
What fascinating? I'm curious. What was her story?
I'm assuming the mobile games and the fact that you can't find them elsewhere. Like, they died with those phones in some cases. This was another indie game maker, Dracania. But they were stuffing their face and they're like, oh, just check us out on all the socials. We're on Steam, blah, blah, blah. And just continued throwing food in their faces. I was like, okay.
I think I got their flyer.
Lots of stuff about recipes in here.
Comedy adventure RPG. Yeah.
It's already on Steam. Wishlist now. Yeah, let's see. Dracania. Can I spell? There's Draconia, but that's not it. Dracania the Ragtag, there it is. Being that close to Draconia is probably a branding snafu. That's actually not a good thing. Alright, let me put this in theater mode. Let me change the game cap to Steam. Alright, everyone should be seeing Steam. Yep. And it's on mute. This looks hand-drawn. Is this actually hand-drawn?
Looks like it.
This ball sucks.
That's a gold.
Wait, Eevee is in the Pokemon?
Be a piece of cake.
She just stepped on his foot? What are these attacks?
see now.
So why were they advertising recipes if this is a kind of a turn-based RPG?
You're finished.
Again, what's with the stabbing in the foot?
Let's go.
Okay, let's hop to the victory.
Well, now, thank goodness that's over.
With each battle, I grow faster, stronger, and even more handsome.
Okay, so that's the combat trailer, clearly. In a world filled with cozy games. Oh, this is up Lucky's alley. You found a pizza in a chest? Did he attack a burger? What? Okay, now I get the food reference. Drunk cats? And it has combo attacks like Expedition, where you have to hit buttons in sequence. Now they have Bomberman elements? What is... And then you have to cook. What genre is this game trying to be in?
Yes. I have no idea. And I don't think they do either. But no.
What the
Okay.
I think I'm too sober for this. A talking dog wearing a helmet? You know what? They had drunk cats earlier, so. Yeah.
Drunk cats. Alcoholic cats, yes.
It did. I know you hate puzzle games. How about a game with an actual jigsaw puzzle in it?
Why are they doing that? Puzzle. Stop.
They took that literally. Did you have to make a s'more?
You know what? It's probably like that game that Dorsey plays where you have to make things to bring to other people as barter.
Okay. Maybe. Ragtag Regalia. Coming to Steam and Xbox. It's been a while since I've seen something coming to Steam and Xbox and not PlayStation.
Right?
We might see more of that with the whole anti-disc movement. It's a wild concept, that game. You know what? If they tried to explain it to me, I probably would have had to watch that trailer anyway, and I'm not sure I get it. What are the system requirements? Intel Core 2 Duo or i3, 4 megs of RAM. Even the requirements are a joke. But 8 gigs of storage? Wait, how you do 4 megs of RAM and 8 gigs of storage? Did you mean 4 gigs of RAM? Okay. I think everything there is just a joke. I'm going to go with that. Yeah, let's go back to the pictures now, 'cause the fuck. Oh, we are on the last set of pictures coming up. Oh, this is the map for that game. And they said, does this map look familiar? And I looked at it and I'm like, why should this look familiar?
I don't know. Don't look familiar to me.
First thing I'm like, are you trying to say this is New York? 'Cause no. Unless this is Long Island. Oh, did they smush New York kind of? Like, the animal... Okay, they kind of changed the aspect ratio.
That's hilarious.
So is this supposed to be the Rockaways down here?
I see. Okay, I see. Gills Hodges Bridge, okay. Yeah.
Okay. They smushed it.
What they did.
Yeah, they smushed it.
Okay.
Well, at least they got rid of Staten Island.
Oh, shit.
Any map without that borough is a good map.
Yo. Disclaimer, that guy. Staten Islanders, take it out on that guy over there. Jeez. And this is where I met up with Ash Said Hi. I didn't record that because I was already supposed to be done recording how long ago at this point. She was cool to talk to, and it was strange seeing the woman that reps Nintendo so much wearing a PlayStation Wipeout shirt. Yeah, see, at the Nintendo 64 event.
You gotta bring up that during the debate.
I see what you're doing there. You're wearing a PlayStation shirt on Nintendo's birthday. Like me, I rep Sega a lot. You see what I'm wearing? That's a Streets of Rage poster printed on my shirt. On brand. And the same cap. Also, on brand. I think she was wearing cartridge earrings. They were either NES or SNES carts, which I found weird. I'm like, PlayStation shirt, Nintendo earrings. What are we doing here? Okay. The brand loyalty is not strong. There it is, my final purchase, Bushido Blade. Kicking it old school. Check that vendor out. So you will at some point see me cutting people up with blades. Digitally, of course.
That was a good purchase.
I think I played the demo way back, and I was like, I should get this game, and it just never happened. If I remember correctly, like, you were fighting amongst bamboo, and if you missed your opponent, you'd hit the bamboo, and it would cut and drop down. All of that seemed amazing to me at the time. I was like, you're doing this on a PlayStation?
And then later you use bullets to do the same thing on Crisis.
And a maze there. Wearing PlayStation these days might get you jumped in some places. Bruh, did you see the comments on the Wolverine Special Edition PlayStation Fire? They were not kind. If y'all want to reach out to Kicking It Old School, there's their info on the back. I think I also got another game from them. Hold. I don't think that was the only game I got from them.
Is that the Schoolhouse Rock font? Huh.
Is it? It looked more like they were stealing the Star Wars intro font. Okay, I'll be right back. Did you figure out the font or no?
I don't need to, it's in my head.
Well, here's the thing. Oh, you mean Wolverine you want to pick up? Yeah, I don't. Let's see. From them, I also got... That might be where I got Tekken 2? That might also be where I got Tekken 2. I'd have to go back to day 1 and watch the video again. But I think Tekken 2 was also from there. I almost got Bloody Roar 1 and 2 from them. Day 1. Oh, almost dropped a game. Good thing I have them in cases now. But something told me to save my money and look around. And then when I came back the next day, I think they still had Bloody Roar 1, but Bloody Roar 2 was gone. I was like, you know what? I think Bloody Roar 1 was like $75 by itself. But good folks, that is the... Wait, let me check. That's the last picture. We've gone through every piece of content that I've captured or recorded from this event. That's all of it. I'm out. I'm done. I'm LIretro'd out for now. And I think this was a more interesting way to go over the footage than me taking a week or two to edit that video. Some of it, the memories of the event fall out of my head. And then, you know, it... Avex, thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. You want to play it, but may put it off until it hits Steam. But that's going to be a while. Even if it never hits Steam, right? Eventually, hear me out. There's this thing called emulation. You can figure out what to do from there.
Pretty much.
That's all I'm going to say. PS5 emulation has jumped leaps and bounds in the past few months because of Sony's position, and I think they're setting themselves up to get hosed, essentially. They're setting themselves up to get hosed. People keep repeating, if purchasing isn't ownership, then downloading isn't stealing. Or pirating isn't stealing. But at that point, you shouldn't call it pirating. You should just say downloading. Because if your assertion is that it's not stealing, then you're just downloading. If you're trying to use their logic against them. Will that hold up in a court of law? Probably not. Right? So, everything you're doing there is at your own risk. But, hey, y'all do what you will. I am happily in the older console land, right? And I'm saying, oh, hey, matey. I'm happily in the older console land where I can get my physical media guilt-free, right? And everything I play that's modern is on PC. Or from a modern developer making stuff for these older consoles, but there's no licensing or anything for those anymore because those consoles are end of life. So it's a win-win-win for me. I'm not paying Sony every month. I'm not paying Microsoft every month. I'm not paying Nintendo every month. Data is, though.
Yep.
All three, I bet.
Not Microsoft, though.
Not Microsoft. Damn. You're still playing for PlayStation Plus?
Of course.
Oof. How often do you make use of any feature of PlayStation Plus?
Like recently, of course. All the games that I normally play or add to my library, I do that frequently.
But you own those games already?
No.
Oh.
There's some that I don't. So I just add them to my library and play them, but I know for certain once my subscription goes, those go.
So what are you going to do about ownership potentially? Or you consider those games temporary? You didn't care?
No, I don't care about those too much. So what I'm going to do is that, like, again, even Steam has got me kind of worried. So most of my purchases are going to be primarily through GOG.
Good idea. It's
just those damn Steam sales are so easy.
Well, now GOG's doing GOG sales. What I've noticed is they're kind of trying to start and stop exactly when there's a Steam sale now. So I find myself putting my ultra widescreen monitor to use. Steam will be on one side, GOG on the other side, and I'm cross-referencing before I make a purchase. Sorry, not sorry, Gabe. You've got competition.
Yeah.
So, Dade, you wanted me to... Okay, we have enough people here. Should I play the next... No, I'm not going to start now. The question is, my next game, is it the next Twisted Metal or...
No, I got to see this Iron Man game. Like, what?
Or Iron Man, Exo-Man Award, Heavy Metal for the PlayStation 1.
What is that? I've never seen it.
You've never seen this game?
No.
I got stuck on this game multiple times. Autumn says Iron Man. Pyro says Iron Man. Suit up. Okay, Iron Man. Avex would say
Iron Man.
Lucky says Iron Man.
I'm a woman. Wait. What? What's the question?
Do I play Twisted Metal Black next, or do I play this Iron Man game?
Which one looks prettier?
What?
I mean, this is comic book art, so it depends. It's very different.
Let's do a preview. Launch both right now, and then we'll take a look.
It'll be
What's the
legend.
vote so far? Wait, hold on.
Most people so far have said Iron Man.
So why you even asking? What it makes
But-
no difference. I'm Wyoming. It doesn't matter. You guys got your vote.
And two, if you're still here, because I have to redeem your workouts anyway. What's your vote?
I'm Wyoming, he said.
I'd ask everybody. That's 2 sets of arm curls you've redeemed now.
Wait, how much? How do you do that?
How do you do what? Redeem exercises?
Yeah.
With bits?
Oh.
Don't stack him. He already got. Hey, come on.
I have to do 8 sets of arm curls and 4 sets of squats already. So, alright, looks like I'll be playing Iron Man next. This is a PlayStation 1 game.
If he didn't want them done, he wouldn't have put them up. So he gonna do them, and he would have put a limit on them. So he want the burn.
Oops.
Well, Dade just gave me bits there. He didn't actually redeem an exercise, so that's great. Thanks for the bits, Dade.
No, I'm telling you, I want you to do squats.
You can't. There's a button for it. You mean you can't?
Do it.
You can't.
Do it.
No,
Enter already redeem squats.
You can just
Oh,
tap the
easy.
thing
Kill
on
the
it.
Marvel Maximum Collection on Steam. Oh, jeez. Oh, this act. Okay, 1 extra set of squats instead of the 4 sets. Okay, let me grab the weights. This is what I got to deal with, folks. We're adults here. That's you doing it on Dade's behalf. Jeez.
Thank you, brother. Let me install this.
Dade knows to use the power-ups, Autumn. He's just being an asshole.
Not the camera showing the progress.
Wait, what are we talking about? What, glutes progress? What are we talking about?
You should do it with your smartwatch on. And next time. I think he turned the lights off.
I think he did.
Not the switch to vertical.
Oh wow. That's cool. He's talking, but I don't see him.
Autumn, what the hell with the man bun doppelganger? Oh, let me move the. Let's not damage the new gun con.
Is there a game you're gonna play with it?
Time Crisis series. That and two with the.
I'm trying to figure out when was that in the cycle.
What do you mean in the cycle? You mean when I bought it?
No.
That was also from Brooklyn Video Games, by the way.
No, when you're gonna do.
Oh, that can be
No.
at any point during this competition because I have to beat those games as well.
What happened to both the other guns? You can talk and do girls.
The other guns, one is broken. One is for the Saturn mainly.
Right. No adapter, I guess, right?
It'll work on the PlayStation, but I noticed it wasn't that accurate in Time Crisis when I was trying to do the calibration.
Hmm. Oh. That's odd. Why would it not be active? Sorry.
Thanks, Lucky. I'm gonna make this 7. Ah, why the fuck is that burning so quickly? See how the trap's poking? No. What?
Now do some Hana curls. Now.
Oh, what I should do is, because essentially I have to do 8 sets of this, I should mix in the squats. Give my arms a break.
Yeah, hold the weights and just do the squats and then...
No, this goblet squat was what was redeemed.
Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Stop.
Did I turn to the side? Yeah. About to make me drop this on my foot.
Funny.
Not even sure if y'all can hear the music.
Yeah, it's there.
Fuck. Y'all really... Is it? I think. I didn't look. I just picked it up out the... I didn't look at the selector when I picked them up. It was just what they've last been on. That's probably not a good idea. Date, have you ever beaten a Time Crisis?
No.
Oh, damn. Alright. I've done 3 sets of curls, 2 sets of squats. So I still have 5 sets of curls and 3 sets of squats to do. But I need something to drink. So I'm going to pause for a brief second.
Tomorrow he's gonna wake up looking like Wolverine with a bubble butt, guys.
Really, Lucky?
Huh?
I'll be right back. 1 second. Let me grab a drink.
And maybe that tan will work out for you tomorrow when you go out. Oh, he was trying to show us the bubble butt because he didn't put on the pause screen.
My God. Where the heck? What's this?
We just need to get him some tights so he could look like that dude that have the tights.
Yeah. I'm
He
one.
does the squats and he show you his form.
No. No. No.
Hold on.
Alright, I'm gonna drop. I'll check you later.
What the?
He got gray sweats on.
Let's cover that up. Because I don't know what y'all were talking about. All I heard was gray sweats when I got in.
I mean, you didn't put it on pause. So you wanted us to see the BBL. I mean, you're the one doing 30 pounders, so tomorrow, you know.
Okay. You wish.
Nah, he needs to get that tan right, Autumn. Gonna look like his skin's trying to make decisions on whether it wants to be tanned or not.
You know I'm right here, right?
Huh?
No hummy.
I mean, I'm just saying, you look like you have more cream than coffee. And them shoulders gonna look like cream.
Better? You happy?
It's trying to make a decision. It's undecided.
Not the undecided.
You know what? Come down to the Florida sunshine and see if we could tan you up a little bit more. Non-fat milk.
Yo.
Emotional, damn it!
I need new friends.
I mean, your request was completed, by the way. And then you had me go down the rabbit hole. I blame you.
My arms are officially on fire, by the way.
Wolverine arms, Wolverine. Yeah. Why do you play Iron Man?
Jeez.
That's the cup you take to go camping.
Pretty much. Think I'm repping the event enough?
They need to, like, just sponsor you.
They're on the news at this point. They ain't worrying about me. I was thinking about moving the chair and stuff more, but nah, let me put the mic back. I should have muted before I swung it. Do y'all hear squeak when I move the mic? Or no?
Do it? I hear it.
That's why I had muted
Yeah.
it that one time. Alright.
Poor arm is crying like your elbows are right now.
Caramel macchiato? Not the caramel macchiato. Alright, push the chair back. Alright.
Why does my playlist just...
Okay. I think I have 3 sets of curls. And just 2 sets of squats left. The curls have definitely built up. Burn. Hey, Dade, why don't you add some exercise redeems to your stream, huh? If he's still here.
No, he got off.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Let me re-up you, and then I'm getting all the berries.
Yep. Not the skit at the end of the song. Oh. What's Autumn say? Shoulders are somber.
Biceps are like biscuits.
For a minute.
Wow.
Not the roasted chicken covered in gravy. That analogy. Now, how you over here getting sunburnt? What the hell? I've never been sunburnt. Please keep that vibe to yourselves.
I mean, I get sunburned.
I've not yet.
It's been years. It's been years. When I was a little girl, I used to just be peeling shoulders and face.
Well, that's in the island sun, right?
Up here too, actually.
Really?
When I went to the beach once. Before I stopped going out into the sun.
I mean, you can't anymore for... No, you shouldn't anymore. Technically, there's nothing stopping you. You'll just have to pay the price.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 more and 1 set.
Oh no, you'll get banned now if you start doing that shit, N2.
Oh, that hurts. He know my ass is out of shape too. That's why he redeemed so much. He's like, you ain't gonna stay out of shape. Redeem, redeem, redeem. Y'all, if you're wondering what N2 would be like a personal trainer, this is probably only 1% of the abuse. Him being right next to you, physically able to stop you from leaving the machine, that's the problem. Labor Day break. Not you trying to get me in shape for Labor Day. Shoulder, nose, neck, and legs. Sergeant N2 full of... Yeah. Are you actually in charge of any training regimens? Like physical training? For real? Fuck. Keep that shit. See, on camera, I look more in shape than I actually am. I just know when I have to walk a certain amount of steps or if I have to run for any, I feel I'm not in the shape I used to be in. Take some Advil after this because you're going to be sore tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably going to be sore. It is what it is. All right. It's going to be the last set of squats, and after that is going to be the last set of curls. Leg cramps? Oh no. Hope not.
Do you even get that because of the smoothies that you drink?
Often no, but I haven't had a smoothie in a few days, so my schedule's a little off with the whole event. Because, you know, it's come home, dump video, stream it if I'm up to it, and then rinse, wash, repeat. I need to use another cable tie right there. That's bothering me now that I'm seeing it. See how the top part is coming down? The top bundle is essentially one till the end. The bottom bundle needs to be the same. Which little one in DC gonna be best friends? Discord? Oh, little one in Discord are gonna be best friends. Jeez, everything cracks. That's nothing related to the workout. That's just my joints. Hopefully the mic didn't pick that up. Oh, fuck. Water, Advil, potassium. Autumn just turned into my dietitian. N2's my trainer. Autumn's my dietitian. It did after you said it? Fuck. Lucky? Oh, little one. Yeah, okay. End of stream life. You know my brain doesn't always pick up on. You got it. Oh, you gonna take her to the gym?
When you moving to?
You gonna get cussed the fuck out.
Wait, where you moving to?
We going to take walks?
If it's Miami he moving to, he ain't finna see me.
He says he gonna be in your
Florida
state.
is a big place.
He'll be behind you with the whistle anytime you try to slow down on that walk.
He would get kicked.
All right, let me do my last curl set. This shit's gonna hurt.
Which part you moving to, N2?
Oh, you probably have been here, my Neona. Yeah, without a doubt. The knee crunching started at 35. Orlando's, that's still a bit of a drive. Maybe you'd link up with her like once every 2 weeks.
Orlando is 4 hours. That's too far. Fuck him.
No further than Jacksonville.
No, go Orlando.
Why he gotta go Orlando? Why he gotta be further? Huh?
Jacksonville is only 2 hours.
Yeah, see if you can find you a nice comfy spot with a good sized yard in Jacksonville. That's right. Yeah, Autumn diagnosing me. Is her who near Panama? Lucky? Autumn's like, I know this sounds damn.
Oh, Panama City? Yeah, near PC. We're like in between PC and friggin' Jacksonville. Your ass could stay wherever the hell you want. You that's fine with me. You ain't coming over here and trying to tell me to exercise. You can kiss my ass,
Do it. Do it. I'm here for it. We need more fit IT folks.
I'm fit enough. Fuck you.
When was the last time you saw any muscle definition in your arms, Lucky? What year was it? Who was president?
We ain't doing this on stream.
Lucky ain't seen a bicep this decade. I guarantee you that.
I will stay fluffy, okay?
Not the fluffy. Lucky got a gang of crazed iguanas ready to attack anyone who pulls up. Yeah, the fact that it's iguanas is wild.
Nah, iguanas don't survive up here. It gets too cold.
Don't they just hibernate?
We don't have them up here. They're only down south.
Got you. Shout out to all of y'all who support on both Twitch and YouTube. My sub count on YouTube is now almost equal to my follow count on Twitch, which are equivalent definitions of, you know, just getting noties and knowing I'm live. I'm at, 903 on YouTube and 904 on Twitch. How that's become equivalent, I don't know. But I applaud. Thank you very much for the support. That means almost 1-to-1 folks that support me here on Twitch support me over on YouTube and vice versa.
You're actually 906 on YouTube, sir.
I'm 906. My dashboard hasn't even updated here. So I now have a little bit more on YouTube. And too, thank you for the videos. I appreciate it. I have a little bit more over there than I do here. But it's almost 1-to-1, which is... I don't think that's a common thing anywhere. So a lot of these videos from the recap are going to get cut up. You'll see them on social media. You've probably already seen a lot of that already. Where clips and highlights and stuff are ending up on Instagram, Blue Sky. I almost said Signal. Blue Sky and my brain. Threads. They're ending up all over the place. So I'm gonna rate out now before I lose any more capability of speaking, right? Oh, would you look at that? Ash said hi is there. Look at that. I didn't video record, but one of the people from the convention is there. We're gonna rate out on her. Make my life easy. I don't even have to scroll down the list any further. You can let her know you saw footage of her or a picture of her from the event. Words are hard now. Anyway, y'all, as always, enjoy your time online. Enjoy your games. Don't take any stuff too seriously. Don't let it disturb your peace. And never forget to quarter up. I'm Reaper PC. I'll catch you on the next one. And until the next time, don't break anything. Thank y'all for that hype train. Thank y'all for following along with me through LIRetro 2026. See you on the next stream where I'll be playing Iron Man. Later, everyone.